government officials insist that this is an isolated incident.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Aha, welcome back at it. Your boy, Cujo, my man, Jules. Another edition of, what are we at? Oh, Buzz Podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had the other podcast we had in my mind and been reminiscing this last week. I don't know why.
The good old days?
Yeah, the good old days when this shit was fun.
Oh, shit. We're going to have fun now.
Oh, hell yeah. As you can see, we got three lovely ladies in front of us. Some Filipino blood goes by the name of Pie Music. Ladies, we got Jess, Jezz, and I knew I was going to forget the other one. Who's the other one? I want to say it's not Jennifer. No, it's a J. Jasmine.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Damn. Sorry, dude. Again, I'm old as
Disney,
shit.
baby.
Jazz, there you go. I think I'm old enough to be your guys' dad. Shit. Because I'm 45, so I think.
We're dropping ages.
Yeah. Because I know one of them is younger than my daughter who's getting married.
Why?
We start off right off the bat.
Yeah.
Why has R&B broken your heart so much and you just decided to get married?
I'm not brokenhearted, actually. To start off, I'm not.
Well,
You're in love.
Yes.
really?
Yeah.
How long have you been
that's
with,
so cute.
with the dude?
That's
We don't want to
so
drop
cute.
the guy's name. But
Yeah.
Nathan.
In case
Nate.
it doesn't.
Oh, you are? Name drop.
Yeah,
What's up, Nate?
I was just saying in case it doesn't
You
work
guys
out
sure?
by the time this shit
You really
comes
sure
out.
about this?
100%. 100%.
Yeah?
100%.
Okay.
All right.
We'll ask you next week.
So, girls, talk to us. Pie music. Talk to us about it. What's the deal with the pie music? Oh, don't be scared now.
The oldest
What's the deal with the pie music?
is
What
the
is the
deal
deal
with
with the pie
What
music?
is pie music?
And why pie?
First, we have nixed the music part.
Ooh.
So it is just pie or pie sisters, but mostly pie is what we try to go by. It's just our Instagram handles Pie Music when we first started
so
it.
it's just Pie Sisters or just Pie?
Or just pie, yeah.
Okay. And you guys are still, your fans are still the pioneers?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm
Or is
one.
that a
I'm
no?
one.
Is that a no?
Pioneers,
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
Coined by her.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
jokingly brought it up, and we're like, we
Really?
like
In
it.
there.
That was good.
Do people have problems actually saying the name? Because I know when I saw it, I was kind of like wording it out for a bit. I was like, wait a minute. Because I know there's a movie called That Thing You Do. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's about a musical band. The name of the band was The Wanderers, but they spell it Oneders. So when you look at it, it looks like Oneaters. So everybody would call them the Oneders, and they get pissed because it's like, no, it's the Wanderers.
Dirt.
Yeah. So does anybody have a problem with the pioneers, or is it just? Have you ever heard a different way of saying it?
The Pioneers or
Yeah.
pie?
No, just pioneers.
Or
Oh,
like
I've never heard pie any other way.
The fandom name, not that we know of. I don't think anyone's expressed how like.
No, I think a lot of people like how witty it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no mess up with it.
No?
No.
I mean, why you think? How are people
Is it
pronouncing
hard for you?
No.
it's
just 'cause, like-
Pioneers?
Because when
Can you make it simpler? Like,
Yeah,
can you
because when
spell
I
it
saw
different?
it, and I was drinking, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck are these girls?"
Pie.
Yeah, I was like,
Pie. Long word. Long word.
Yeah, that
yeah.
works. So how did you guys decide to become a musical group? Where did that come from?
We grew up singing together in the church.
Ooh.
Our dad was the worship pastor,
Okay.
so he taught us how to sing, and got a lot of our musical talent from our father. But then it was around like the end of 2019, right, where we were like, oh, we should like actually do this for real.
Yeah.
And
But it was still kind of like,
but
it was still kind of like a joke.
yeah, it's still kind of a joke. But then we're like, oh, let's call ourselves Pie, because growing up, even to this day, our family and close family friends call us by these nicknames they gave us since we were babies, which is Sweetie Pie, Cutie Pie, Honey Pie, and Apple Pie.
Oh, wow.
So everyone already growing up, people already refer to us as the Pie Sisters. So when we're like, oh, let's make this a thing, we're like, oh, let's call ourselves Pie, and that's why.
Okay. Shout out to the pies.
Yeah. All right.
Cranberry pie. No, cranberry pie.
Shout out
What
to
kind of pie would I be?
You'd be chocolate pie.
A chocolate
You'd be,
pie.
You'd be French silk is what you would be. You'd be silky with it. So
That sounds delicious.
So who's mainly, when you guys are composing the song, who's the main writer? Who's the one that gets all the inspirations? Or you guys just try to put shit together on or like how does it go?
I would say
It's
more
between
Jezz.
the two of them.
Between two of you?
Yeah.
To me, it's more Jezz, honestly.
Okay.
Ah, she's being all modest.
Yeah, it's because
No,
Jezz is the older one.
control.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Well,
I knew you were gonna say that.
You're like a
Why
control
she-
freak?
Why is she controlling?
I'm
Talk to
just
us.
the oldest.
she's
I
sibling. Yeah.
am a reformed control freak. Can we say that?
Oh,
No,
living
we-
in denial. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Maybe
Awesome.
reforming.
Imagine
Maybe.
that.
Did you go to therapy for that?
She's currently in
Yeah,
therapy
like-
for-
Imagine that. A woman who can't admit
You can
she's
tell
wrong.
because every time they would need to answer something, they like look at her, and I'm like, and then she's like, "Yes, you may.
Damn.
Yes, you may."
That's how
Which is crazy because when we're on the stage, they do not look at me.
Oh, they don't listen?
No, because
No, we look at each other.
they look at each
We look
other.
at each other.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that fumbles a lot more.
It's because you can't control them in front of people.
No, I can-
Like, you know, we're gonna be in trouble. Ooh wee.
they always, if anything, they're the ones that take a little bit more charge. Or the ones that remind me that this doesn't always have to be coming at it so uptight and controlling and businesslike. I can chill out and
You meditate?
every
should
morning
try.
I try. Actually, for real, I try. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
Wow, you get pissed off though, right? I'm the same way. I try, but I get pissed. It's too quiet in this motherfucker.
Dude,
I need the quiet.
I
That's
feel
different.
I'm getting vibes of Ike Turner for some reason.
Yeah.
In this
So
general
you're
area.
Ike, huh?
Oh
You're
my
Ike.
gosh.
Y'all know who Ike and Tina are? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, okay.
Y'all are young. I'm just.
You're
you have
you're
no
the
idea what I'm talking
Jacksons,
about, huh?
the Jacksons' dad.
Oh dear.
You're Joe Jackson.
You're Joe.
Jesus.
Oh dear.
That's her new nickname, Joe.
Y'all are.
Y'all are the Jackson 3. So you don't know who Ike and Tina are?
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know.
What are you teaching your sisters? This is on you.
Yeah.
If you're
See,
the
you
control
failed
freak,
them.
You should be teaching them.
You failed them. Controller.
Controller. I control the. I mean,
She's a controller, not an educator.
Oh.
hey.
Wow. Yeah, let's just call her stupid in
But
front
I
of
want
everybody.
to be
Yeah.
an educator.
You know you're grounded for that, right? All right.
Somebody's off the band.
You wait till we get out of here.
The Pie Sisters just
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to a duel now.
Knuckle sandwich. You're gonna be the sandwich sister, girl.
So Ike and Tina were a famous group back in the day. They sang, well, Tina came out and branched out to sing a song, What's Love Got to Do with It? I'm sure you've heard
Oh
of
yes,
it.
yes.
So, famously, Ike would try to control Tina.
And it's not allegedly. It's it's documented,
no.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's documented.
Yeah.
And the way he would control her is by whooping the ever-living shit out of her. Oh. Like, he would whoop her
Well,
ass.
maybe he tried to talk to her at
But,
first.
I mean, it was with love.
Yeah.
It was with love, and she didn't listen. Okay. You know, it's okay.
You know,
But,
it's because
I mean-
he got tired of repeating himself.
Yeah. Over and over. So,
Yeah, there's a justification.
Yes.
There's a justification.
I mean,
There's two sides to every story.
yeah.
There's two
Oh,
sides to
yeah.
every story.
not that we're saying that you should hit a woman at all.
No, absolutely
But
not.
every now and then, you gotta-
Absolutely not.
You could just
I'm
shake
totally
some
against
sense
that.
into her.
That's crazy.
No, but I mean, it was even at
That's
the
crazy.
point. There's a video actually that's gone viral lately on.
We could have been sign language though,
Yeah.
and she was really close.
It was on TikTok or on the Instagram on the internets, where so part of this so they're singing a song of. Do you remember the lead song for the show called The Wonder Years? It's I can't remember the name of
Dude,
the dude. So the name of the
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
like an
remember the name of the
old
band.
ass show.
So the song starts off, "What would you do if I sang out of key?"
Oh, okay.
And then there's a little pause, and then they keep singing. So when they try to sing that song, Ike got caught in a hot mic, and he was like, "I'd whoop your ass." So like everybody knew.
I didn't
this
know
dude-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Everybody knew this dude put a hand on her. Like there was
I mean, that could have been just a joke.
now there were shows where they would
Scary
up.
show.
there
I'm saying,
Terrible joke.
that's comedy was different back then.
that was more in your face. Yeah. So
It's real physical comedy.
there were shows where they would do either there would be a live performance or there'd be like on like Johnny Carson or whatever. So they would fly in from the moment they flew in from the airport to the hotel room. They would come out bloodied up because they would go at it, both of them.
Yeah, she'll
Like
fight back though.
Yeah,
Whoa.
no. Yeah. So this
She had
is the
hands too,
vibes
though.
I'm getting.
Yeah.
Oh
Getting
my god.
from.
So all that means we were just, you know,
Yeah,
give
just
us
keep
that
your hands to
vibe.
yourself over here.
I knew.
Look, she's talking with her hands.
How extreme. That means I'm an illustrator.
Let me illustrate this shit for you.
I knew it was bad, but the way that you pictured it,
That's how it
I am
was.
far from that.
I'm just,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
I don't know. These girls.
Well, they haven't said anything. I
No,
mean, they're
if
just.
anyone's
blink-
gonna clock anyone,
Yeah.
they'll clock me.
Blink
That's how
twice
that
and you
is.
girls
Yeah.
are scared.
Yeah.
Just blink twice.
There you go.
and
There you
and
go.
yell.
Look. What? Oh, shit. She's like 911.
I'll do Morse code with my eyes.
Yeah. Oh shit! Don't you
guys
hate
only
when
eyes,
dust?
right?
It's so dusty in here.
Oh shit!
My allergies. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ! All right, let's get back on. Let's get back onto this shit. All right, so when you guys finally decided to make a band or make a group together, what was the first song you guys put together?
I don't remember, honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
if from the EP we dropped
Yeah.
in 2023, what is it? It's by 10 hours. I'm doing the order. By 10 hours, This View.
Then
know, they
the
say,
white.
You know, oh
What
yeah,
And I'm good.
and then I'm good.
Yeah.
I feel like probably the first one was the last song on that EP, which is I'm Good. And she wrote that one primarily, and I just helped finish it off, just like the bridge part. She had that one in her back pocket for a while.
Yeah.
And the rest of the songs followed suit.
Who were you mad
but-
at? Or
Or,
what was it?
what's the first?
I'm good. I'm good.
What did Nate do?
Yeah. Damn, Nate fucked up again.
He didn't marry yet.
Well,
Okay.
you wrote that song before you guys started dating.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't even, wait, before what?
You guys
Oh.
started dating.
No, that's cool. We'll change the subject.
No, it wasn't even about, it's not a
Don't get no
romantic
budget.
song.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, yeah, I was
Oh,
about
Nah,
to
I'm
get
just
to-
saying.
So, what is the song about?
Yeah.
It's just about, like, me learning to not care about people's opinions and like being in the Filipino culture, because like, you know, Filipino parents, they can be very invested intensely in their child's life.
Really?
Maybe a little too much.
Really?
Yeah,
they're
and
very
so-
close.
Yeah, but
Very
it was
good
like
culture.
I was feeling a lot of it like during high school, and then once I graduated high school, I was like able to put my feelings into that song. Like, okay, I'm good. Like, thank you for your opinion, but
Yeah.
you
But I'm
know.
still gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
So what was the original title? Fucking leave me alone.
It's a work in progress.
Unfiltered title.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
They're talking about
Lie.
Damn.
Say it.
No,
Yeah,
I can
you might as well-
I can hear you chewing your gum. That's why. I was
Oh.
like, are you chewing gum?
Oh, yeah.
I was
Damn.
like,
I'm like,
you're like talking to me, bro. But
Girl, we're like, she's like, I can't fucking hear you.
I'm
Damn.
looking at you and I'm like,
Let's try to be
sorry.
perfect.
No, it's because I heard. I,
I
could
mean-
hear her chewing. the
Someone
gum.
else brought that up one time.
Yeah.
We were chewing on the mic or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I mean, I know we're not professional, but god damn,
Just like-
we're trying to make you guys.
So what
look
I was
good.
saying.
Let me ask you this about the Filipino culture, because my homie, he's married to a Filipino woman, and he's always told me that whenever, say for example, they're gonna have, it's usually around the holidays, right? Whenever a cousin's gonna come spend the night or come over and hang out, it's not only the cousin, it's the cousin's mom, the cousin's grandpa.
It's the whole
It's
family.
like fucking 40 of them deep, and
Yeah,
the only
you can expect
is that
that.
the way? What's the deal with that? So, I mean, I've never.
Hey, Mexicans do that too.
No,
Though.
no. That's like a quinceañera.
We got
or you're
some
trying to
fucking
get a
families
fucking-
that do that
Yeah.
But like when you go invite somebody over, you're just expecting like one or two cats, not the whole clique. You know what I mean? Like, what's the deal with that?
I just think because the Filipino culture is so family oriented,
Yeah.
but it's like, whoa.
Everybody knows your business, like in the family.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
that's
moves
true, they do.
fast.
Yeah, because I know we were talking about earlier. So big fans of Manny Pacquiao, right? Filipino superstar. They would show. There used to be a boxing show where there'd be like 24/7. They'd show like what he would be, how he would train, and all that shit. Like this dude had. In a hotel room, he had about 13 Filipinos with him. They had one dude in a closet.
It's also
He
to
was-
save money.
Is it?
Yeah, same way.
Oh, okay, so Filipinos are cheap. Is
Dun,
that
dun,
what you're saying?
I have family over when you invite them over. They bring breakfast stuff, and I'm like, damn, we're gonna sleep over. It looks like a slumber party.
Moving in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. So I don't invite any of them motherfuckers.
So we just face chat.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Not a damn thing. Chill.
So do y'all play musical instruments, or is it just all vocals with you guys?
We do play instruments.
Who plays what?
She plays the guitar.
She plays guitar.
Ooh,
I
It's
do
like-
play
Yeah.
the guitar, but I
Guitar.
don't usually play it at gigs.
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't really feel too comfortable. So
No, you're not. You don't feel comfortable with your education on it, with your cell on it, with your like what's
Okay,
like,
okay.
what's,
I would
all the
education
options.
on.
no, I'm just trying to help
You know where the fucking strings are at? What's going on?
no,
you play
like
that shit
I'd
backwards.
rather sing really well than be like okay in both.
Yeah.
You know,
That makes
like
sense.
having to be mindful of my voice and the guitar. You know, I could improve on both, doing both at the same time, but I would just rather sing.
Because she's really good when she does both, so she might as well just do it.
Yeah. So you just zone
Yeah.
out. You zone out and just go at it, or is it a constant thing to keep on thinking about it? Because
No, not anymore. I don't really have to think, but I do have to think if I forget.
if you forget,
Well, duh.
Wait, does that make sense?
Hold on.
Wait, pause.
Maybe I'll switch it. Let,
Wait,
let-
man, that
let me
shit fucked me
reword
up right
it. Wait,
Hold on, I
wait.
have to think about this.
We
shit.
have to think.
Say
if
it
you
slow.
forget.
How do you spell pie?
No, so I think when I start blanking out and I have to reference
that's a week.
a song, I know silence. Hold on.
What are we talking
When I
about here?
start having to look at the song and looking at the chords, then those are the times where I'll most likely mess up. Most likely, yeah. But I mean, as far as thinking, like if I look at the chord and translating that to play it, I don't have to think too much because it's a
Like a natural
second
thing.
nature, natural thing. But if it's honestly, it's just now looking at when am I playing this chord or what am I singing now when I play this chord.
So like when you fuck up, like are you like, or when you have that blank moment that you're like, oh shit.
There's no fuck ups.
Like
None.
like what is it that you'll mess up on more? It would be like you'll hit a wrong key, a wrong string,
Or say
you'll
the wrong word.
like is it is it super noticeable if like for the people watching you?
Like,
Like are you to the point where you're like, bang, bang,
No.
what the fuck happened?
I think
I think the mess ups are like they're noticeable just because we notice them.
Right.
But
Yes.
to people like they will just say, "Oh, I didn't even see that."
and do you guys call each other out? Like when that happens?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
On stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, that's fun. I need to go to a
It
show.
depends.
Yeah.
Depends on how serious the gig is. Because there's some gigs where it feels like a bit more casual.
Yeah.
So then
Like,
we
for
let our
ex-
facial expressions
Yeah.
like go
Yeah.
through, or we like.
Like,
give
yeah, my
each other
sister
a
just
look.
fucked up. So next song.
Or like if she messes up, I'll be like, "What the heck was that?" And then go into
The
singing,
song.
whatever.
Yeah.
Really?
Now I understand why. To see, now it's making sense why you're the way you are. So violent.
But like yesterday at the gig we did for a grand opening for a coffee shop, their third location, and so it was towards the end. Actually, the entire gig was felt pretty rough, a little bit. But we always, we try to be professionals, so we try
Right.
not to. But it was also another casual one where you could hear the banter, you could hear
Yeah.
the banter, and then at the end, it was our last song, and I messed up, and I was strumming for a long time, making eye contact with her, and she was to my right, and I was waiting for her to come in on the song, and she was not.
She left you hanging, huh?
She was waiting.
It was time
Also,
for a
there was
solo.
hesitation,
Yeah.
and then she was to my left, and then she was like telling me like, "No, you're coming in at the wrong time." But then they both were on the same wavelength, and I was on the completely different page.
You felt
And
left
so,
out, huh?
yeah.
Feelings hurt. It's all right, man.
No,
We'll
more
get
like
there.
more like I.
We'll
I-
get to that.
I was more annoyed that. I think a lot of it was I was more annoyed because I messed up, but then also I thought we were on the same page.
Yeah. It was like a big miscommunication. thing.
Favoritism, huh?
So-
Okay, I see what's going on.
We were kind of just sitting there, and I was staring at her, and she just started playing the guitar more, and I was just like,
I was like, "Hey, chill."
yeah, she was like,
We're gonna
hey,
let the
chill.
song.
Yeah, she was like, chill.
I can't imagine being
So
in a
when you
group
saw
with
her
my
fuck up,
brothers.
do you just stop? It's like, what are you doing? You
No,
just-
we
have
gotta
you ever done
keep
that?
going.
No, we keep going, and
No,
then we
yeah.
talk.
You've thought about it though,
afterwards.
right? 'Cause you have that look like you have something that you've been wanting to say back here. You
Yeah.
just don't
I
want to.
mean, right now is the time to
there's
say it.
always-
You're in
there
a
are
safe
always things
space.
going on in my head.
You're in a safe space right
Because
now.
we're talking about mess ups, so I'm thinking of all the mess ups that we've had in the gigs and stuff, or just the amount of times where, like, if one of us sings off key, like, we'll look at each other.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we did. We also did that
yesterday.
But we
too.
made hard
Hi. Uh-oh.
hard eye
Yep,
contact
sounds about right.
for a long time, and this was the first time we had ever done that, and I don't know why we did that. We were just staring at each other while we were singing. It
Oh,
was
like, it was just a way of, like, making sure we hit the notes. Like, do we have to look at each other to make sure we sing on key?
Oh yeah,
And-
like
because every time we mess
walk
up,
in.
then we look at each other and we go,
Yeah.
Okay.
But also when we go a good amount of time without having gigs with like the three of us or all four of us, when we come together after a long time, it's a bit rough.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're missing a sister.
Yes.
Yes.
We are.
Damn.
And what's her name?
Joanna.
Joanna. All the J's, baby.
J baby.
Not as hard though, because it's Jezz, Jess, Jazz, and then
Joanna.
Yeah, that one stands out a bit. Is she the youngest or is she
Second
No,
oldest.
she's the second oldest.
Second oldest. So she got
oldest.
shit to do. She got better shit to do than the beat.
Yeah, you guys probably got on her nerves. She's like, I'm done, man.
After that gig last
Yeah,
night, man.
no.
Actually, fun fact: Pi almost broke up in the beginning.
Why? How?
Like,
What did Joanna do? Oh,
What did you witness?
Because of us.
What's
I
his
guess
name?
because
no,
of
no,
us.
no, no.
What's his-
What do you mean because of us?
No,
What's-
like us.
Oh, okay, yes.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Let's get the backstory. Let's get the truth.
Like, I'm gonna set the facts straight. Okay.
Hell yeah. What was his name?
What was his name?
You got in between you guys.
We
Was
had
it Nate? Was it Nate's brother? Fucking
Nate,
Nate's
man.
brother?
Nate.
Motherfucker.
Nate.
it was my junior going into senior year, so it was
Yeah.
all like COVID was kind of like ended, and then you're kind of
Oh,
getting
it was in
back into
2021,
everything.
Yeah.
It's the damn mask. Yeah.
You can't read people with a mask on.
It was my senior year of high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I was a student council kid, and I was super involved. I was in the health program, so I was like, I got no time for this and stuff. And then
Right.
And you wanted to enjoy your
I wanted to
senior
enjoy
year,
my
too.
senior year of high school because
Yeah. This is
like
your senior
half,
year.
yeah, because like and then like half of my high school experience was already like cut short because of COVID and all that stuff. So I was like,
Right.
oh, I got my senior year, so I was like super into it. And then, but I was like burnt out. I was tired of doing
Yeah.
gigs and stuff like that. And I expressed to them, and I really remember I told her I was like, I kind of don't want to do this anymore. Like I was honest. I was like,
I've had enough.
I'm not like I'm just not in it. I don't have the energy. Like
You're
I just
pissing
don't
her
think
off
I
right
can.
now. I could tell.
Look at her.
And then
She hasn't healed.
sad.
She's still going to therapy.
Go ahead.
You need a,
So heartbreaking.
Get a support dog. Or
Yeah.
So so then like
Honestly.
leading up back
An
to where we
emotional
are
support
was a
dog.
process because
Yeah.
like she was tiptoeing around me a lot when it came to asking me
I was
for
the
certain gigs, and
messenger.
she was like the messenger
you're the
between
messenger.
the two
Oh,
of us.
you're
And
in the
then-
middle, huh?
Everything.
The
yeah.
liaison.
I'd be like, hey, you don't have to do it, but there's a gig.
Because she's the oldest and
Yeah.
I'm the youngest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the baby.
Yeah.
Damn. So you're
So-
scared of your big sister.
Not at all. None of them are
You could
scared
take
of
her?
me.
Can you take her? If
I'm sure
if
they
y'all
can.
Like, say for example,
I'd even accept it. I'd be like, go for it.
I deserve it.
don't know. I really don't know.
I can't control this ass whooping.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. It's
everybody
fine.
needs a good ass.
Let's add
kicking.
some more drama
It
to this.
happens.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I could use a good ass kicking. But I think everybody needs a good ass.
I
kicking.
need one. I'm due for one.
Yeah,
me too.
So, like on the spot, if you guys are at a gig, she fucks up. You want to go fucking toe to toe? Can you take her?
Yeah, she can.
Yes.
How many times are gonna say yeah?
No, she's modest because she don't want to say it.
Nah.
Part of me is like, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
I
You're-
mean, the last time we got into it, yeah, I won.
And I'd
messenger's
watch.
like
I'd
this.
just be like, oh.
No. And girls are violent.
Like you'd like hold people back. You're like,
Hey, let him go.
Let
Let him
Leave him
go.
alone.
Let him go. It's 3
That's
years.
gonna be hard though, being in a group like that, like with your sisters, and I'd be like Oasis and shit, want to kill my brother.
I
Like
know.
we can't be in the
huh?
same room. Like I got four. There's four of us, and we fuck each other up.
Like, it's a
Wait,
family
4
thing.
brothers?
Brothers, yeah.
Oh,
and I'm the runt.
Oh.
I'm
That
the
makes-
I'm the runt of the family, and I'm the second oldest. So I'm the middle child, and I'm the runt of the family. So I'll fuck them up though. All of them.
He'll try.
Yeah.
You don't try.
Yeah,
try.
I'll do it. Yeah, guarantee. I guarantee victory. It's
We gotta put
documented.
this. We gotta put this down then.
Yeah, no, it's documented.
All right. So, when you guys are putting back to the music now, right? Who are some of your big inspirations? Coming up.
Ooh.
We like. I love, but I feel like we all do. We love JoJo.
Okay.
JoJo, not JoJo Siwa.
Oh, yeah,
just
we
gonna
have to make that
clarify.
Casey and JoJo? Or
No, they're great too. No,
Oh.
but JoJo, she sang "Get Out," "Too Little, Too Late" back like 2010,
back? Yeah, that's a long time
like
ago.
over a decade ago.
It was like my favorite song when I was 7 years
really?
old.
Get
Yeah.
out right now. It's the end
Yeah.
of you and me. You don't know.
Very like early
I-
2000s.
It's
Yeah.
just too little, too late. No.
Like whatever.
That sounds
Keep
so,
singing,
yeah,
though.
Yeah.
that sounds familiar. No, yeah, that one does. A
I got you.
little too late.
What about the rest? What about the rest of you? Who's been some of your icons or people you look up to coming up?
I mean, growing up, at least, it was a lot of like JoJo, but I also listened to a lot of Paramore growing up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, same.
But I
Okay.
wouldn't say Haley Williams is really an inspiration for me. I just listen to a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
Paramore. But I feel like as a group overall, like the inspirations like kind of align. So it's like, I mean, in Filipino culture, a lot of singing is very like, what do you call it?
What?
What?
Like singing, like Whitney Houston,
Karaoke?
Celine
like
Dion,
like
Mariah
belting.
Carey, like belting,
Yeah.
belting,
Okay,
like
okay.
ballads and stuff like
Okay.
singers like that, which is where you would get a lot of like art singing inspiration from. But as for the genre we find ourselves in, like
Just kind of
up-
everywhere.
kind of everywhere, but like we really
You guys
cater
are
to a
old
lot
school,
of
like
R&B.
90s. I mean,
Yeah, you
that's
guys are a
Yeah.
little
It's
old
Kind of
school.
the
Yeah, yeah.
redirection we seem to be
90s
finding
soul
ourselves
kind
in.
of
Yeah,
Yeah.
R&B hit. I was like, all right.
yeah, like
I like that. That's my era.
Yeah, yeah.
Lauren
Before your time,
Hill.
though, but it was, that's
Yeah,
my
I
era.
don't think y'all were born yet. When,
You probably were made to it.
Probably.
I mean, ask your parents what they listen to to get in the
what was
mood.
their,
You know
what
what I
was
mean?
their jab?
Yeah. Or what they.
I don't want to have. I don't
Like-
want. I don't want to think about it.
No.
Like-
That's what you need. Those
We
are
get
good
it.
things. You can
Yeah,
ask that.
so
Yeah.
no, we don't
want to talk about
They're like, I was left on the doorstep by a bird. That's what I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. Oh well. Oh, that's good. Well, there's this thing called sex
Yes,
Yeah,
there
okay,
is.
yeah.
Yes.
that
Well
grown-ups
aware of
do.
it.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
That's how babies come.
But that's how baby. They didn't come from a stork or
then-
whatever. Like,
yeah. When you
No,
saw
no.
that bottle of alcohol,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
usually what causes it.
yeah.
That's usually
The
what
black
ti-
velvet. Yeah, that alcohol right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it smelled weird. And Daddy was sweating.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
They weren't doing the bills.
They're doing taxes.
Yeah,
They were
taxes.
doing taxes.
My parents always did taxes.
They're cleaning the room.
What are you doing? We're doing taxes.
Right. Fucking tax.
Taxing that ass. That's what's going on.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was tax season all year long. Man.
Taxing that ass. I'm
You guys
sorry.
are going at it.
Dude, that's what fucked
Mom
me up
and
coming
Dad
up, man.
can't see this podcast.
No, but
I
they
don't think they
understand.
watched any
They'll
of our
tell you. They'll be like,
podcasts at
yeah,
all.
baby, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
tax
that's
season."
true. It was tax season. That's about right now, too.
Is it only 4 of you? Or do you guys
Yeah.
have another brother?
There's only 4 of us.
No.
There's a
just
lot of
girls.
fucking going on. I'm going to just say, there's a lot of fucking
no
going
TV,
on. if
no
y'all got
TV,
4.
no-
Well, there
watching
was like
TVs.
A 10-year gap.
10-year, 11-year gap.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So me, and then the second youngest, and then my parents' hiatus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then them.
Yeah, but they want to enjoy life a little bit.
Yeah,
You know, because
chill out.
kids, there are a lot of.
I jokingly say they wanted to try their hand at being parents, like
Damn.
like paying penance kind
Yeah.
of thing, because they messed up with the two.
Jesus Christ. Why do you say I messed up?
No, that's the joke.
They didn't mess up. You guys are good.
But
You guys
also kind of at the same time.
yeah.
I kind of believe it. Oh, just a little bit.
Oh, shit. All right, let me ask you girls a question, because I was saying some shit the other day. Now, how true or factual this is, I'm not sure, right? You guys have heard of R. Kelly, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody's been
What
peed
the
on.
fuck?
Everybody's been peed on by R.
This
Kelly,
took
right?
a turn I wasn't expecting.
No.
The great R. Kelly.
Well,
Musically.
Yeah, he'll pee on you.
No, yeah.
He's a peer. It's been documented.
Yes.
So there's
He's a
something
wetter.
there's something going on that's saying that he's recording tracks right now. So you know how you get those phone calls, right? That he's been doing phone calls and recording tracks to put out a new album.
You have a collect call.
Yeah. So then they'll go in.
Inmate.
They'll be calling into the studio and they're laying down his voice so he can record tracks and shit, right? Would you? First of all, before R. Kelly was known as the P or whatever.
He's
peer.
known a lot. He's known for a lot more than
when
that,
he was
though.
known
Like,
as an actual singer, would you guys bump him? Would you guys listen to R. Kelly or no? Was that not allowed?
I mean, maybe there was one or two
Like in
songs.
passing.
Yeah.
But you
Bump
guys
and
want to
grind
never?
or-
Yeah, you guys want to never like
It was
go
never
out,
like,
seek it out, and
go
put
put
it out.
on R. Kelly.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's like one of the.
He
few-
believes he can fly.
That
Yeah,
one's
'cause-
a good one. We bumped for sure. The world bumped that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about P Diddy? Y'all down with P Diddy?
Nah.
I was never down.
I mean,
with-
again, I think, but a lot of it is
Take that,
because
take that.
it's we weren't aware of what goes on behind the
Right, right,
scenes,
right.
right?
Yeah.
So there are songs from these artists that we liked and we would listen to,
Right.
and then that's the part that's rough because you're figuring out, do I want to compartmentalize that? You know, do I want
the
to?
art from the artist.
Right.
Yeah, which is tough because
But for the record, he was always annoying.
Yeah.
You know,
but-
Yeah.
No,
He
I
always
agree.
annoyed the shit
Yeah,
out of me.
so say one of these guys put out a new album, like with knowing, the artist. The artist is awesome. The person is a piece of shit, right? Would you all be able to support an artist that has a fucked up background or has a fucked up personal life?
Elvis?
Elvis, the
I
pedophile.
guess that depends on whether they're deliberately trying to make changes.
Really?
Like because we're human. Like we're coming to your craft, you're never going to be perfect, and your life is never going to align with it. So if you're going to go at this and you're going to tell a different story from a life you're living, that's like the two-faced part that I would say, I'd be extremely hesitant about how much I want to give you support because of that. But if there's like a deliberate part of them going, I want to make these changes, and they are making those changes, and then they come out with some stuff, I'd be more open to that for sure. Because
They're
again,
trying to
we're
better
human.
themselves.
I mean, regardless
Yeah.
of what they did.
I mean, there's some shit that's unforgivable.
I mean, yeah, there are.
There's some-
Yeah.
Are.
I mean, I don't care how much of a banger it is, man.
Yeah.
There's-
Like, that's
there's
like
like where do you draw the line? Like, what kind of crime would you draw the line?
Yeah, I mean,
on supporting these people.
murder. Well, yeah, let's get into that.
I'm just gonna. I'm trying to think. I mean, murder.
I mean,
okay,
it depends what kind of murder, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, self-defense. That's different.
Yeah, that's different.
That
Some
or
people
like,
need to be killed.
I mean, obviously R. Kelly and all that,
Yeah.
that, and then Drake stuff. Like that's all.
Drake's stuff. What's Drake's stuff? Huh? What's Drake's
You
stuff?
don't know about Drake's.
A minor.
You don't
Is
know
this what we're
about
talking about
the
here?
beef between Drake.
Oh,
and
I know about the beef.
Yeah,
but I
that's
just
what I'm
want you to
referring
put it. I just
Oh.
for the people that don't know who Drake is.
I think it was
listen to Drake.
Kendrick
Degrassi.
destroyed him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he completely.
Yeah, he
that's-
destroyed him. Shit on him.
Drake's got no.
Yeah,
Demolished
I liked it
him.
every minute of it. I did, and I do.
Hey, but now he's getting into it with J. Cole, right?
Who?
Kendrick. I think J. Cole put something
Kendrick's
out
the
on
man,
No
dude.
No,
way.
J. Cole
Yeah.
did, but then he backed
No,
out.
he saw.
Backed out?
Yeah, he saw he was
all
fucking with the
like,
king.
nah,
So he
yeah,
just.
yeah,
Yeah,
Kendrick's on
yeah,
another
King
level.
Kendrick. That's
Yeah, you're on another level right now. You
Yeah.
can't fuck
J.
with him
Cole was
right
all
now.
like, "Never mind, man. I know my place."
Kendrick.
But then Drake
Kendrick
kept going.
can compete with anybody in
Oh, yeah.
any era.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Even yeah, I'll give him.
I'm not saying he'll win. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying he can.
Yeah,
He can.
He
Sure.
he can.
Yeah.
So I saw you guys were doing a shit. I knew I was gonna go blank on it. NPR has a Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
Were you guys trying to put a Tiny Desk audition tape together? Is that right?
We did, but it was just me representing.
you?
Yeah, and the band and our band.
Okay. And
Yeah.
So why did you feel that, or why was it only you? Why did you have the rest of the sisters?
Let's get into that.
let's get back to the controlling part.
Let's rip that
Like,
band-aid
you're
off.
like, I'm gonna do this for us, girls.
I
The eyes.
let's just start with them because I'm already under the bus, you know?
Yeah.
What happened,
Okay.
girls?
So
What
what's
happened?
up? So what's the truth?
Yep.
Um.
Did you guys know that she did this? By the way,
No,
is this news to you guys?
we did.
That is some shit where she goes.
Damn, she crossed her arms. She's all.
Let me take a deep breath here.
She told us about making like the video for it.
After she finished?
Like impact.
After she finished, or what?
Or was she planning on doing it?
When did she tell us?
It was the day before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
no,
almost
not
after.
the day, the night before.
Okay,
Oh,
almost
even
after.
better.
In the morning.
At night, and then we were like, okay, sure. And then the next day came, and then
She's like, "This is happening. Be here this time." And I had stuff already like
Right.
kind of planned out. for the
Damn,
day.
Nate.
Nate
then-
Nate comes first, bro. Nate comes
Oh
first.
my
And
God, Nate.
It's funny. It had nothing to do with it.
We're just blaming Nate. He's just easy because he's not here to defend
Tell him to
himself.
watch this episode.
Hi, Nate.
Yeah, so
Hey,
I already
what's up,
had
Nate?
like my schedule out for the day, and because she had said it like in passing, and like she didn't really emphasize like, oh, this is happening.
Like for
you know?
reals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just like, oh, okay, whatever, and then
Like, how did she tell you guys? Was it a text?
yeah,
yes,
Like, hey, FYI, don't call me tomorrow between 4 and 6. I got shit to do.
I got shit to do. I'm going to be out of pocket.
yeah.
it was like a. She was down the hallway and she said it, and we just
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, by the way, I'm going to do some shit. Huh? What?
I feel like there could have been there should have been more communication between all of us.
Yeah.
Because obviously she ended up doing it by herself.
Right.
But then even while she was doing it, we took on another gig
Okay.
like just the two of us while she was doing that.
That was gonna overlap.
That was
with
going to overlap with that anyway.
Oh, so you guys went behind her back also.
So y'all kicked her
No,
out.
I told them to do it.
Oh, so
She
you gave him the
told
Oh,
her
blaze.
so
she
you, it
did
was
it.
okay for you
Yeah.
by
Okay.
you.
Without-
You okayed it? You
What?
okayed the gig?
It's because they don't like doing gigs without me.
Yeah, we don't.
So
Well, we also just sound better as three.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, trio.
But also, I'm not comfortable, again, playing the guitar. I mean, I will if I have to,
Right.
Yeah.
but I just would prefer not to.
Okay. No, ain't nothing wrong with that. So how many? So for a demo tape that you had to put together for these guys, like what does it consist of for the video that you had to put together for a tiny or the tiny desk?
well, it's you just have to follow. You make sure that you hit all the requirements.
Which are?
That you can't have any
sound good.
like right. Like nothing illegal in your videos. You know, no, nothing vulgar.
No strippers, no nothing.
Nothing.
Like that.
No.
Oh, man, that
And you
sucks.
also have to make sure you're behind a desk. That's
Right.
definitely one of the main ones. And it can't exceed a certain amount of time. I mean, those are the main ones that I can recall. But
What kind of illegal shit do you think somebody would put?
Yeah. Like,
You think somebody got like
I'm sure they've got a
mountain-
myriad of weird videos.
yeah.
And they're
fucking
like,
mountain
hey,
of
before
blow
we go
on the
any
table.
further.
Oh my gosh.
honestly, I'm sure that also.
Yeah,
is
that's frowned
Yeah, 'cause
upon.
that's kind of-
Depends what state you're in.
Yeah, because I couldn't fathom something. If you got to say you can't do nothing illegal, like what the fuck is somebody? Because evidently somebody's done some shit.
Yeah,
right?
for them to make
for
that
you to put
rule.
it somebody's done some shit. What kind of shit do you think you could do?
Well, imagine they had some hip hop artists there. There was probably some there was a bunch of illegal stuff going there.
Have you seen the Wu-Tangs? Have you seen the Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang on the Tiny Desk? Ooh.
Yeah, the Scarface one was
Oh.
amazing.
Who's your, so from Tiny Desk, I'm assuming you guys have seen several of them, right? Who have been some of your best favorite performers that you've seen on there?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
It's because there are a lot. But like I get good clips of them. Like I'm not.
Dua Lipa.
I think a lot of, I think I like that they're doing a lot of throwback. They're bringing a lot of the artists back. Like, I mean, I'm not a fan of all her music, but it was cool to see Nelly Furtado on there, and I was like, oh hey,
Oh man,
yeah.
I like Nelly.
Yeah, it's like that. But then I also like a lot of the newer ones, like because they get very creative about their performances.
Right.
And then it's also just a testament to artists, like artistry outside of the studio. You know, you see them live and you see them. It's like a very vulnerable state
Yeah,
for
it's
them to be
intimate.
in.
It's very intimate.
Yeah. So like I like, what is it, Ray?
Yeah.
Ray did a Tiny Desk, which was awesome.
Right.
For sure. She's amazing. That's all.
There you go.
Like
That's
I'm gonna
very-
look
it's
her
like
up.
very-
Yeah, I'll look her up.
I'd say like very jazz.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
very jazz and anthemic are kind of the sounds that she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good mix of a lot of these throwbacks. Like they brought Usher back too, which
Yes,
was
they
awesome.
did.
You
That was
know.
a good
Oh,
one.
there was a viral meme of him with his little fucking
Oh, yeah.
dances.
I
That shit went
haven't
crazy, no?
checked it out
Did
yet.
you see Doechii?
Ooh,
Oh, I
Doechii
love her.
was good.
No, but I love
watched
her,
Doechii.
man.
She was
Doechii
fire.
was good.
Alicia Keys did one, which
Oh,
was
Alicia
fucking
Keys.
Oh, yes.
fire.
Love me.
Chris
Complete
Stapleton,
package.
Stapleton did one, which was fucking.
He's amazing.
I was like, wow. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of singers. You see, I prefer those than over the production shit because you get to see a real artist.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
especially when you see a lot of the hip hop ones. Like I said, you see the Wu-Tang did one. Even Justin Timberlake, when I was like, damn, all right, maybe I could fuck with Justin Timberlake.
You don't fuck with Justin? Oh, I do, bro. I fuck with that white
No,
man.
he been hanging
Yeah.
out with P. Diddy too much.
Well, I don't know, but I didn't
no,
fuck
I've
with the
seen the
NSYNC
video.
shit. But like Justin, his solo shit, I fuck with it.
No, then oh fuck, what's the name? Big Daddy Kane did one.
Oh, amazing.
Rakim did one. Oh, dude.
See
there's
now
all
you
kinds
now
of
you're
hits.
losing them.
No, there's all
Yeah,
kinds.
yeah.
There's all kinds. I mean,
They're rappers back in the day.
I figured.
Okay, all right.
Like,
Yeah.
even Taylor Swift did one, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
I could give her some.
Taylor
props.
Swift did Tiny.
Yeah.
I understand
Yeah,
the
T.
Taylor
Swift did one.
hype.
There's even what's her name? The little fucking weird Billie Eilish chick.
She's
She
talented
did
though.
one.
She's talented.
It's just I don't like that. A lot of shit she just whispers. It's like sing, girl. Fucking
Yeah, what is that?
Put some fucking balls into that
ASMR,
shit, the
ASMR type shit. Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
sing,
That's
bro.
the kind. Yeah, it has a little influence there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they
fucking
open
sing,
it,
girl. Put them
package
fucking
or
open your
something.
pipes.
Yeah.
Be somebody.
She's like chewing on the mic. They're like, do it. And there you go.
So now that we're more than 40 minutes into this shit, what so if someone were to ask to describe your style of music, how would you describe your style of music?
For sure, soul is the foundation of it, and then it's like tagged R&B. In the beginning, there was more funk, a little less now, or much less now, and we have also tagged in singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
Because we're very, aside from obviously the tune, and the melodies, but we're very particular about what we write about.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even in the mic. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no,
I was
no,
watching
no.
you, bro, and I wasn't gonna say anything. I was like, I
These
can still
girls.
hear you. Though,
It's all
right?
good. I'm reading your lips.
Everyone else's too.
And I'm like,
So yeah, we have to put one of them little.
subtitles,
we have to
You're
type
gonna
it in.
put like
Yeah.
10th time Jezz is off the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, again, I did it again.
You did say she fucks up a lot, right?
She said the music, what she was
fucks
influenced
up
by.
a
Yeah,
lot.
she was
Have y'all heard of the Teskey brothers?
No.
test.
Teskey brothers. Let me put you on to them. The Teskey brothers are some stone cold motherfuckers.
Bama Jammas.
No, these dudes,
Teskey?
if I remember
How do you spell that?
correctly, Teskey.
Sounds like a disease and shit.
So these dudes got some
Teskey.
soul on them, but they're Australian.
Oh.
These sons of bitches can put it
It's a little Iggy.
down. Yeah, then Jalen Ngando. Have you heard of this cat? Jalen Ngando?
No.
Jalen Ngando, that's another one.
See, you're putting them on music. You never
No.
put me on shit,
So, hey,
bro.
so-
like
so
I
we're-
was saying.
No, I mean, well, we're gonna be touching soul. We gotta, you gotta know the competition sometimes, right?
Okay.
Dominic Phil's aim. No, girls.
I
yeah.
feel like so.
Have y'all ever heard
the
of
thing
it? Do y'all
is-
listen to the radio?
Actually, we don't.
Cleo Soul.
Yes, Cleo Soul.
They're too
yes.
busy writing. They
They're too
ain't
busy.
checking for anybody
I
else.
know Cleo
motherfucker.
Soul.
Too busy
It's
getting
because a
ready
lot
for
of these
marriage.
artists, I would say, for me, I would know them more by the song than I would know them by their name.
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's the majority of
But
people.
there's so much music out,
Yeah,
man.
there's
I mean,
there's a plethora. There's so much of it. So when you guys are trying to put together an album, how do you go back, or do you find a producer to help you like put a beat out for you guys? Do you guys do the shit yourselves? How do you go about that?
That depends, but our first album we tried to make it solely live band and everything, but with a little bit of production. So I'd say our first two songs in that EP had more production, but then still incorporated live band. And then it was like we're learning along the way and understanding our sound and who we want to work with. And so with these other songs that we're working on, and we're seeing, okay, it's okay to not always have a live band,
Yeah.
well, let us know if you need some backup dancers.
Yeah,
we got a little routine.
Mm-hmm. Or just
Yeah,
a kid
yeah,
and play
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
kid and play
Mhm,
is?
mhm.
Who?
Kid
We'll
and
let-
play.
We'll let you know.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
That's what kid and play.
New edition. We do the. mhm.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Chunk and Dale dancers? We could do some of that shit for y'all.
Yeah, chunk it.
You guys have to pull up to a gig and then do that.
Yeah.
I will throw my back out for y'all.
hell
I'll tell
yeah.
y'all. I will throw my sciatic nerve gonna act up, but
Hell yeah. We won't be the same after that, but
No.
we'll be all right. Got some
it'll be
wheelchairs
a
there.
show to remember.
The funky Theos. The funky Theos.
The drunk deals.
Yeah, the drunk Theos.
All right, so,
yeah. We'll call you.
so your guys' newest song, Three's Company. What's the premise behind the song Three's Company? Y'all remember?
Do you want to say it before you guys have to bounce?
Yeah, before she kicks you
Can
out.
talk about it? I don't really know how to articulate it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, just sing it.
Okay, that's it. We just sing it and that's the
And we're like,
explanation.
that's what it
And then
means.
he's like,
That's it.
I already know the lyrics.
Just everybody in your business. You know what I'm saying?
So Three's Company, it went through numerous iterations before
Okay.
it became what it is.
Yeah.
And at first it wasn't even Three's Company. It was a lot more of a cringier song that I don't even recall. I don't remember.
neither.
I just remember her going, and then our bandmates too. I also
Do the
asked
remix.
for their asked for their opinions, and they're like, it does come off a little cringy, and I'm like, trying to. So when it became Three's Company, it was a car ride that her and I were taking to cruises, and she was driving, and I said, okay, I'm nixing everything that I've done, and I just want you to talk to me about what's going on in your life. And so she starts talking about stuff that she's going through, and then one of the main themes of what she's going through was pride.
Yeah.
So
a
then,
motherfucker.
yeah. So yeah.
It ruins a lot of shit.
And so then when I was writing, as I was writing and she was talking, Three's Company came to mind. So just the visual of Pride being the third wheel and us
Right.
going like, hey, I want to be able to have a relationship with you. I want to be able to work with you. I want to be able to have friendship, whatever this is, but you keep letting Pride get in the way.
Yeah.
So then that's why we...
That would be me.
Wait, are you Pride or
Yeah,
it's your Pride?
I'm a motherfucker. Yeah, I got a lot of pride. Yeah,
Please.
I'm always in the way.
He's something.
Yeah, I need some therapy like a motherfucker. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. We'll go together. Maybe we'll get a discount.
Well, 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
2 for 1. Yeah, we're really fucked up.
We'll go halfers on that one.
This is gonna be long. You got a lot of time?
Are you guys up? It's
Are
5:01.
y'all good or?
We
Wait
shall.
a minute.
You should probably take off. We have to
Dang.
drive back to Central.
Okay, no problem.
No, no.
So before you all head out, anything you'd like to say to the people listening, either pushing yourself or whatever you guys want to say to the people listening?
Yeah.
No, you barely spoke.
Well, I'll
You
still
say
be...
something.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you'll be
okay
here.
with here?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
just
we're
make
money.
sure.
We're money. Oh, we're gonna have some fun right now.
Yeah. You gonna tell us the
We're
truth
gonna
right
tell
now.
the truth without repercussions.
I guess just stay on the lookout for our new song coming up at the end of the month. And
Do we have a title for that song?
Piece of
piece of work.
Piece of work.
Yeah.
How do you
Wow.
Yeah. So she'll tell you about that.
It's probably talking about us.
Have you heard the song yet?
I have. Okay,
Have they
but
heard
I'll
the
tell you,
song?
I am not specifically on this song. It's actually just the two of them.
Okay.
So that's why I was all like, what's the name of the song?
So you got
Your
But it's a
audio
good
is
song,
in there.
though. Oh,
Your
yeah,
laugh
but,
and your
like, I have
audio.
they have like an audio in the song, and
So you're there.
So I'm there.
in
Yeah.
spirit.
But
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
yeah, catch me on the next one though. I promise.
I'll
I'll be there next one,
for
guys.
sure. For sure. Any last words before?
Any last words?
Famous
Not like
last
we won't
words.
kill you. I mean, she might. She might.
Don't
but
believe anything she said.
That's all bullshit.
If anything,
Don't
just mute her the
just
entire time.
Just mute.
Yeah.
Mute her and then create your own subtitles.
No, more likely she won't even be next to the mic anyway. So
So you're probably not gonna hear her. So
Yeah,
we
we'll-
good.
we'll
Don't you
fill it
worry
in.
about it.
I got
Like-
something important to say.
yeah. Like the old school,
So yeah, man, that was great.
You'll be like, oh,
like the old school Chinese movies. Is all fucked up.
That's like...
God damn.
that's what you're gonna
Damn,
turn
that was
into.
very important. Yeah.
Any last words?
No.
Those are my last words. bro.
That's famous last words of a clown.
Yeah.
Be careful out there.
Yeah.
Yes,
I appreciate
of
y'all
course.
coming through. Really.
Of course, it was nice meeting
Do
you.
not
Likewise.
come out on Fit Fam.
Yeah. Don't
You know, yeah,
stay away
yes.
from Fifth
Oh,
Avenue.
that's like my life goal. Don't
Is it?
ever.
Well, I mean, I love watching Fit Fam.
I love
I
watching
but
it,
I don't-
but heck no, if you're ever on it, like.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
You know what?
usually.
Fifth Avenue let me down on St. Patty's Day. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
Why?
did they?
Because I was waiting for that shit to blow up like
Yeah,
crazy.
no, they didn't. They didn't really.
Or
they
Mardi
kept-
Gras.
No, they kept it. Yeah, they kept it calm.
Yeah.
Any other Friday is fucking wild.
I know.
No,
But
dude,
with a
they-
big day, there's like
Yeah.
fucking.
They're like, nah, we're gonna.
they probably
die
got better
down.
shit
They're
too.
like,
They're probably out getting fucked up too.
Oh, it's El Paso. They're like
all-
tired of it. They're like, this, it's El Paso.
That's how you know what
Yeah,
happened.
man.
That's how you know
Oh,
what
but there's-
happened.
They're on those car wrecks, so
they're like, next week we'll post about our 11 DUIs next
Yeah.
week. Don't worry about it.
Hell yeah.
they keep me
Playing
glued.
catch up.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are wild.
like.
man.
That's my reality show.
That's my news.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't watch.
I don't watch anything.
watch
I just
anything else.
watch it.
That's
Yeah.
all I watch.
Yeah.
That's
And
all.
it just pops up. I don't even go looking for it.
Mhm.
Nah, it's just
Like, let
That's
me
how
see
your
what's going
algorithm
on.
knows it. So.
the algorithm knows.
Was my lady wilding out? Let me see. Oh, there's that broad right
Yep.
there.
It'll
Baby
start with
sitting my
the in
ass.
case you missed it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case
catch
you
it,
didn't slack.
yeah.
It's dude.
That's how
Fifth
you
Fam is
know.
amazing.
Does anybody know this guy? Absolutely.
But you
I know where that piece of shit lives.
No, but the best part is the comments. The comments are
Oh,
undefeated.
dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Comedy
know.
hour.
They're
Undefeated, dude.
so good.
Dude, I was like, man, some of these guys need to be fucking comedians because these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, we're
they
actually
are
kind of
on one. Damn. No, but I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not trying to kick you out, but I know y'all got shit to do. I don't want
Yeah.
Nate keeping track, blowing up your
Not even
phone.
gonna see him right now.
It's hey, we're not here to judge.
We're not judging.
This is a safe area.
so much.
You tell him we say hello, though. Hello, Nate.
Give him a lot
Hello,
of love,
Nate.
lot of love from us.
Do you want these headphones too?
I'm good. I'm
He's-
good.
He's gonna free ball it.
I'm free. Free baller.
He's like, I'll come this
Free
far.
ball.
Yeah, he gonna free ball it today. Where you go?
All right.
Appreciate you
bye-bye.
guys.
Take care.
You guys be good. So, I know. So you
There
did
you go, there you go.
So Tiny Desk was one of the things you guys did, What have you tried out any other of these artist shows or these shows out there like American Idol or fucking what's the other crazy one with Simon?
Voice.
America's Got Talent.
That shit. Have you tried out for any of those? With-
So
all right.
Yeah, they're not here now.
no one. No, I mean they all know, but this isn't something I talk about in public. So I guess we're laying it all out here.
Awesome. Exclusive.
Hell yeah. What happened?
Back in maybe like my mid 20s, I decided to audition for The Voice.
Okay.
And it was while I used to be a teacher. So it was during the summer of I don't even know what year, but mid 20s. And I had to submit a video first before they accepted me.
Okay.
So I submitted a video. They accepted me and they wanted me to go out to LA. So then I went out to LA for another audition. And I didn't realize that they had a number of different auditions you go through and before you actually get on air. Okay. So I honestly didn't even really make much. I went through the first one, which was a video, and then went in to the studio for another, and that's the one where they said no.
Damn.
Yeah, and that one was rough on on me, on like my ego and my my insecurities.
Cutthroat.
Oh yeah, it was pretty, because it was comments like, because I mean I've been playing guitar for a good chunk of my life. I'd say since freshman year in high school.
Okay.
And then one of the first things they said was, you didn't seem like you were seamlessly being able to play the guitar and sing at the same time. But I know I was also hella nervous.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with it.
It was. So I remember crying. afterwards. And I'm like, I'm never going to do this ever again.
Fuck you, Paul Abdul.
It was crazy, but it's not a story that I talk about.
Right, Simon's a cunt.
Yeah. You cunt. And you need a bra.
But like, since there are a number of auditions before the actual live one, you go through random people. I don't even know who this lady was. Yeah. Some producer or something.
So then they give you feedback of why they don't want to go your way. Or?
Yeah, I guess for me, they just said, like, they were like, you have a good voice, you have a powerful voice, but it just, I don't even know. Like, it's
you just don't want to live that
I'm
moment.
like, it was traumatizing. It's all blacked out. Just kidding.
Damn.
But
I bet you that's pretty hard, man.
So let me ask you this: so now, since you've been through that already, would you be interested in doing that again? Like, say we're going to put you on the spot right now and have you walk out and come in here, pretend you're auditioning for American Idol, and have you just pick a song out the top of your head and just give it your all. Would you be down?
If everything aligned and I didn't have to pay for a darn thing to get there, then sure.
How about we do it right now for free?
Are you being for real?
I'm dead ass serious.
What do you mean? Like, what are we doing?
So remember, just like they do on American Idol, we'll walk you out the door, we'll walk you in, be like, hey, how are you? Who are you? All that shit. And you come in, you pick your song, and you just go at it. Remember, you're doing it a cappella, you're doing it no music track, no anything.
You need some beatbox.
Yeah, and then we'll give you some honest feedback. Would you be down?
Are we acting this out? Are we pretending? Who's who? Who's gonna be who?
I'll be who's on there now?
I don't even.
I'll be Paul Abdul.
You'll
Paul Abdul's not on there.
Oh,
right
wasn't she on there?
No, it's Lionel.
I think Carrie Underwood is on there.
Oh, The Voice.
No.
Oh.
No.
Which one we doing?
No.
American Idol.
I get them all
Yeah, so I
confused
think
and shit.
American Idol's got Butthead. What's the name? The fucking country singer.
Oh, Blake. No.
Not Blake.
Zach.
No, he looks like fucking Butthead.
Bryant something.
Luke Bryant. So it's Luke
I'll-
Bryant, Carrie
I'll be that
Underwood.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know who he
And
is,
then
but yeah.
So he'll be Luke, and I'll be Lionel Richie. How's that?
Oh, you got to be the
without-
cool guy, huh? All right.
Dude, I ain't stupid. I just look stupid.
I got to be the corny. I got to be the corny motherfucker. All right.
I ain't stupid. So would you be down?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So do you have a song in mind already? You feel like you could belt
You
out?
were saying that right now, and I was like,
Come on.
Like, what's your go-to song?
okay, I'm trying to think of like what songs
No
we
pressure.
do.
No,
It's
no
like
pressure.
all the songs we know just leave my brain.
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Remember, this is no
What's
time
your
to
go-to
fuck
song
up.
at the karaoke
Remember, she
night?
got off the mic again. Watch. She got off the mic again. Was that one of the comments? Is like you always leave the fucking mic? Was that one of the comments?
I think she's sign language.
I think we need to work on this a
yeah.
little bit.
Oh man, she's so talented. Look at her. Come on.
What in the world? I'm like, what the heck? Because I just did a gig last night, so I'm trying to remember what song.
Do you guys do a lot of cover songs or no?
Yeah, a lot of the gigs are primarily cover songs.
Which is your favorite cover song you do?
Why I'm trying.
I know I'm trying to jot it back in your head. Do you have to see your
My
playlist?
milkshake brings all boys to y'all.
What did we do? Okay, I'll just. Oh.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So let's do this. So let's pop off your. If you want to right now, pop off your headphones and you walk in.
I knew
then
you were gonna have me pretend.
we
Oh,
gonna do the
we're
whole-
reenacting this
We're
shit.
doing this whole fucking thing. This is a whole
Oh
fucking
my
bit.
god.
This is a whole different.
It's
It's
a whole
not
fucking
casting
bit.
couch. No, it's not. No.
Yeah, if you want, you could just walk off here to the side with the leaving the camera side, and then we'll do the whole banter about it and whatnot. And then,
Oh, are we gonna?
oh no, we're doing this.
Okay.
It's just going down.
I don't even know what George Strait sounds like, or what's his name, Luke Bryan, or
No,
what?
you're good right there. I mean, you're off camera right there, so you're good right there. All right.
Ring the doorbell.
Ring the doorbell. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, all right, Luke. Who we got coming up next? Let's see who we got. Come on in. Come on in.
Who's
Hey.
next? Who's our next victim
Who's
here?
Who's our next singer here?
Our next idol.
There you go. Does this girl have what it takes to be America's next idol? Let's find out. All right, you want to put your headphones so you can hear us and all that? All right. Hi, who are you? Tell us a little bit about you. Who are you? Where are you from? How old are you?
I didn't know we were gonna role play.
Hi.
Yeah.
So I'm Jezz. I am the oldest sister of a group of sisters called Pine. We do R&B and soul.
Okay.
And what was your what were the other
So are you
questions?
getting?
What were the other questions?
All right, it's been
What
a
part of
little-
the country
Social
you represent?
Security. They're like, where are you
Security.
from?
From the Sun City.
Let me get your credit card information.
El Chuco. I'm from El Chuco.
Yeah,
You from El Chuco?
Yeah, where are you from then?
From El Paso, Texas.
Born and raised?
Filipinos. Not born,
Not
but
born.
raised.
Okay.
Me.
Born
the
from
rest
where?
of my sisters born in the Philippines.
All right.
Philippines.
Awesome.
So you're original.
Yes,
You're
I-
Original.
Yes, but I'm not fluent.
You're not fluent. Okay. So no problem. So what do you have? What do you
Neither
have
am
for
I.
us today? What do you have? What do you have lined up for us today? What do you want to showcase today?
So on the spot,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to go with "Sweet Love" by Anita Baker.
Oh, wow.
Okay. You know, I knew Anita. Anita was cool. I'll call her up.
I
I'll
knew
text
it.
her right now.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, Lionel.
Anita.
Yes, Lionel.
So whenever you're ready, the floor is yours. Make sure you sing into the mic so we can hear you. Pretend you're
Yeah, we're gonna need to hear
pretend
you.
you're at a
Yeah.
gig.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me and you will see my arms. Will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love. Sweet love, hear me calling out your name, and I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, don't you ever go away, it'll always be this way.
Damn. Beautiful. Beautiful. She's on to the next round for sure. Absolutely. You're going to the finals. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just skip some grades.
That was really good.
Yeah,
man.
beautiful. No,
Really
great job.
good.
Great job.
Anita.
you.
Why'd you go with Anita?
And that's pretty hard.
Yeah, Anita's got a voice. Why,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you go that way?
Because we've been doing that song for a while, and I was very comfortable
Yeah.
with it. But also, I mean, just loving a lot of the throwbacks we do, anyways. And that's when I think of a song that I know that I enjoy singing, and that would be a good showcase for my voice. That's one of them.
What is it about the throwbacks that you love so much as compared to like the newer shit?
You're an old soul.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting here.
Yeah, I think there was a lot. I mean, when the way that they would present themselves or present the song, there was a lot of the guttural, very, like Jess was saying, we were very familiar with a lot of the, like, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, growing up with a lot of that, Celine Dion. So
it was in the background.
Powerhouse vocals, you know?
Right.
We grew up with that. And then in the Filipino music scene, they also, a lot of their influences were the same artists. So when we would listen to those artists, the Filipino artists, it would be the same influence, powerhouse vocals and everything. And then there was just, again, something like guttural, visceral about the way that they would go at that song that would put us in our feels.
Right.
And we are about the feels.
Yeah.
Heartbreak, love, all of that. And then when we're able to translate that into how we sing, it speaks more about who we are. Yeah. And we want to be able to present ourselves in a way that people can go, like, that it inspires them also, or it brings them excitement at the same time. You know, we don't want to just be background music. We want to be able to do some stirring, you know? And a lot of these old school, these throwbacks do a lot of that stirring for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can tell. It's funny, I mean, because I think we're both old souls when it comes to music.
And old.
Because I mean, there like I said, there's some music that, like, he'll put me on. So I was like, God damn, how did I not know about this? You know, and it goes both ways, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like, I tell my daughter, who's how old is she now? 11, 12. This girl, she's singing. I mean, she's going back to some Billie Holiday. She's going back to some Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
She got into records and wax.
My daughter's into vinyl, and like, I mean, my daughter, like,
my daughter recently got into it, like vinyl.
And it's crazy because, like, I mean, Freddie Mercury, who's like behind one of these pictures that you can't see right now because of the green screen. Like, she'll know this shit, and it's funny because, like, when she talks to her little friends and shit, they're like lost. They look at her like, "What are you talking about?" But like, when you listen to the music, I feel like there's a certain not vibe, but there's the message that they put out.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day when you were talking about, say, for example, like say, like, your sister was getting married, right? But, you know, nowadays it'd be like, you know, I'm getting married to this guy, blah blah blah, you know, or vice versa, where the guy would be talking. A lot of times, I was like, you know, my bitch, my this, my that. Back then was, you know, this is the love of my life. This is the reason I breathe. This is something like that, you know. And when you can hear it, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. As opposed to, like, a lot of the thing that I hate too about nowadays, a lot of the artists is just studio artists, because when you hear them live, they sound like shit because of the auto tune and all that shit. And now you could actually, now that they have auto tune,
you sound great.
Yeah, now that they have auto tune that you could transport
so much technology.
Yeah, you know, like I've always said, like, Milli Vanilli, had they come about,
they're pioneers.
You know who Milli Vanilli is?
Yeah.
They got canceled nowadays.
Yeah, had they come around this time, I think regardless, it would have been fucking huge.
Yeah,
even if they were fakes. You know what I mean? Because I mean, neither one could speak the word of fucking.
Yeah, because it was like Ghost Rider, lip sync,
Ghost Singer, like everything was fake about.
They just had the look,
but they would be accepted right now. They would be huge stars right now,
and they got destroyed for that.
Yeah, and
especially with AI now too,
dude.
Yeah,
you never know what's real. And I mean, and that goes to actually something just came out the other day. Have you seen on TikTok? There's these fake AI doctors that are coming out.
Oh,
what?
Yes.
So fake AI. Hold on.
All right, so here, let me break you off with some shit.
Okay.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So there's these fake AI doctors. One will come out, will be like, say for example, if they're trying to sell products for like a female, they're like, you know what? I've been a female doctor or a gynecologist for X amount of years, and a lot of times people will say, you know, they have gut problems or this or that. But if you take this, and they start pushing whatever fucking product they have, or like a regular doctor would be like, oh, you know, I'm a colon surgeon, and if you take this product, blah 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 blah, all those are fucking AI deep fakes. They're all fucking made up and shit. And a lot
they're
of people
just pushing.
They're just pushing a product. They're just pushing just whatever, just to fuck you up. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's a real doctor. So they'll go out and they'll buy all this shit, and when it doesn't work, you know, you're fucking, by the time it doesn't work, you're like hundreds of dollars in the fucking hole already.
I probably already got duped.
Yeah, dude. AI is a motherfucker, bro.
I think they sent me Tic Tacs.
It was in a blue pill?
Anyways, but that's still different, man. They just, you know. They just food coloring.
Placebos.
Right? Yeah, that's all it is. And these fake like everything is fake nowadays. I mean, they even have shit fake where presidents are talking about random shit, and you're like, "Oh shit, that's gotta be real." And now there's nothing where you can fucking you can hold anybody accountable for because it's part of back in I think it was the Reagan era. They approved that nothing has to be real if it comes out. Like there's no repercussions of shit if you put out fake news.
Wait a minute, our great President Reagan? Wait a minute, what?
Dude. Yeah, so that's where all the deep fake shit came. I mean,
weird.
think about it. All this fucking JFK shit just came out, and everybody's like,
But you didn't learn nothing new. There's nothing.
It's because they're still going over the fucking 95,000 pages.
I know.
Okay. It's on the last chapter.
This is what I always tell people, right? If the news is fake, imagine how fake history is. Think about that, right?
That's scary to think about for sure.
What were you a teacher? I know you said you were a teacher. What did you teach?
My first year, because I taught at a private school, so it was extremely small. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I taught all the grades and I taught all the subjects, but it was not until my second year, because I think I taught there for about 4 years.
Yeah,
it was not until my second that honed in on the main ones that I definitely preferred. So it was English language arts and reading, and I also taught art and music, and then science was also another on the side too.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy because I remember I've always said this, and I know you think I'm crazy. I'm a conspiracy guy.
Yeah, I get it.
But history is always written by the winners. You know what I mean?
That's not a conspiracy. That's those are facts, though. You know what I mean?
History is always written by the winners.
Sometimes he gets on this. You got to bring out the little aluminum foil.
I was gonna say the aluminum foil.
Yeah, no, he gets deep, and it fucks me up because I don't know what he's talking about, and I'm just like, really? And he's like, I'm like, what's the fuck? What is he drinking? You know what I'm saying? Or
dude, that's why
I was like, how do you sleep at night? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it would fuck me up.
I don't.
No, he really doesn't. He really doesn't.
No, there's no sleep. That's what
no, but he'll get down. I'm not saying all of it's fake, but a lot of it.
And I'm not, and a lot of it isn't like I'm not saying you got to believe everything 100%, but you got to question some shit sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
If 1 + 1 = 6. That's something ain't right. Dude, you know what I mean?
I got enough shit going on in my head to be fucking going down that fucking.
That's great.
Yeah, like it fucked me up when Paul McCartney, is he dead or is he alive? That shit fucked me up for like weeks.
Or that Avril Lavigne one. Have you heard about that one?
She's a body double or something.
Yeah,
right?
that one was crazy.
Avril Lavigne?
Yeah.
She got arrested over here not too long.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, at the checkpoint, she had some drugs.
Had some weed on her.
Wow,
like
mind blown. Boom. But anyway, she did have
artist with drugs.
Yeah. Right there in the checkpoint.
So would all 4 of you sisters be able to pass a P test?
Oh yeah,
flying.
Yeah, flying colors.
No, it's because a lot of. I mean, it's rare.
Not with a 70. I'm saying like I'm talking about.
I mean,
you're not gonna. We don't grade on a curve here.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of musicians. I mean, that's the way they go. You know.
Yeah.
That's the right answer, though.
I mean, because they bring out all the fucking. They bring out some crazy thoughts. I mean, you got to have. Like a lot of the musicians that are huge, right? They've had a fucked up life. Like they're like.
Well, great music's made on drugs.
Yeah, like Johnny Cash.
I mean, I think so. Life. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on something.
Yeah, Johnny Cash had a hard fucking life. The Beatles, the Jacksons.
But if you're a normal motherfucker,
yeah,
you got to be on drugs to make some good music. Because what are you going to talk about?
It's a conversation.
Look at Post Malone. Post Malone, boy, he did you know he was before he became what he is now, he came out as a rapper before.
Yeah, I saw that with
and it was absolutely fucking horrible. Absolutely.
But he did come out as a rapper at first.
He did,
right?
yeah, that was his.
No, but before that, he was like a gimmicky rapper where he was
it was like straight out the trailer park, kind of like with a mullet.
The mullet. Yeah, the windbreakers. I mean,
I kind of dig his style now.
Oh, dude, he's
than when he first came out.
And that's that he sobered up supposedly. But I mean, it's just.
It's all good. I mean,
yeah, but I mean that
he makes great music.
You got to go through
now.
Shit.
It does.
And again, when you hear Post Malone, dude. Matter of fact, you know what? I heard Ed Sheeran on.
Shireen.
Is that how you say
Sharon?
Ed Sheeran.
Sharon.
Sheeran.
Sharon.
Sheeran. That's how they say
He got
it
them
in-
crazy ass eyes though. But anyways,
does.
yeah.
No, that's how they say it in the King's English.
What?
Ed Sheeran.
Shireen.
For real?
Bowie.
Dude.
That's it, like David Bowie. Bowie.
Yeah.
Bowie.
So he did he had a song. Have you heard? I'm not sure if you heard. Have you heard "Make It Rain"?
Yes.
He did that. On,
I don't know of that version of it, but
dude.
I've heard "Make It Rain" before.
No, he did "Make It Rain" on the was it the COVID version of what they did Tiny Desk.
Oh,
Fucking amazing. That shit. Actually, I was like, yo, this guy could sing.
yes.
This
He
ginger.
gets sang.
This ginger's got something with him, man. He got some pepper in him, boy. This fucking ginger got some
can,
pepper
he
in him.
can.
Yeah, he
He
legit.
can make some potato salad.
He don't put no black olives in his potato salad. Let me tell you, this motherfucker's legit.
Ain't no raisins in this
Ain't no
potato
raisin
salad.
dish. This boy legit. He's invited to the fucking. He's invited to the cookout. For sure. For sure.
You invite him to the
He
cookout.
invited to the cookout for sure.
He's gonna throw you off a little bit, but
So out of all the joints, all the songs that you guys have put out, which is your favorite song that you feel most proud of that you put out there?
You know, as an artist,
Yeah.
so is your
every
latest.
time, every time you put out a song, you always want it to be better than the previous, you know?
Yeah.
And so every time we put out a song, it's always our favorite.
Right.
And then, so I'd say currently our favorite is Three's Company.
Company.
But I also want to say overall, it's probably our top favorite in general,
Mm-hmm.
writing wise and sound wise.
How much you guys matured and everything. I mean, I was
Yeah.
thinking that what is it
Rain
that
was
10-hour
pretty dope.
one?
Yeah.
The 10-hour one.
10
That
hour
one-
That one's a lot of people's favorite too.
Really?
Oh,
yeah, I've been listening to that shit.
So where are y'all driving to in 10 hours?
Yeah.
know, huh?
See, I have a lot of questions
Ask all
about.
of them.
Were
Yeah.
y'all going to San Antonio? Or y'all
Because I was trying to do like I did like 10 hours, and I did that little compass thing, that little.
What's the vicinity?
Yeah.
What's within
So were you guys in Chihuahua?
I know, like the middle of the desert.
Yeah. Were you in Mexico?
Is that where you ended up? Yeah,
No.
because I know like Rain was dope. Change was dope.
Yeah.
Rain had a little bit. I think I
Rain was
Changes.
our very first.
That was your very first.
Very first. And that one
Changes.
we didn't really know what our sound was. We hadn't refined it.
Yeah.
And that was actually because we won studio time at Star City.
Okay.
And so it's like, yeah, that competition. And if you win that, you get to record a song for free and everything. And that was a song we were working on. But that song was dormant for almost a year.
Really?
Yeah, because life got busy. And then we started, the grind, obviously, forever. So we got busy, we got gigs. A lot of our priorities were elsewhere. And then we returned to the song with fresh eyes, and then we were able to knock it out, I think, within a week or even less. Honestly, I feel like within a day, because I remember writing the second verse when we went into the studio to finish it.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, okay, give me a moment.
So it
Let
wasn't
me
even
step
finished
outside.
then.
It
Yeah.
wasn't. I don't even know why, but it's like story of our life. Honestly, just coming unfinished and going, let's just figure this out right here on the spot.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Rain was our first, and then just started working on that EP, which I feel like we released within that same year.
Okay.
And then Change early last year. The last half of last year was Three's Company.
Okay. And so I know your sister said earlier you got a new song coming out at the end
Yeah.
of this. What do you want to tell people a little
Oh,
bit
heck
about
yeah.
it? What do you want to,
Absolutely.
What is it? What is the name of the song?
So it's called Piece of Work.
Okay.
Piece of
What's the
Yeah.
background of the music? What's the background of the song?
So
Who inspired it?
we're playing. So we were accepted for a grant from the city, from MCAD. And it was with a project we submitted, and they have to see if they like it or not, then they grant you that money, and they only choose a certain amount of people. So we were one of the great honors to have that be granted to us. And so this project is ongoing. Every month we're going to drop a song that's a specific theme, and then we do a following event that has to do with the song. So in this one, the song is specifically about just you and your craft, you as an artist, whatever it is, and reminding you that, yeah, you're a piece of work, you're a work in progress, while at the same time you are a work of art.
Damn.
So a double entendre is what we're
Yeah.
going after with this one.
And who's got the writing behind this? Is it all of you? Is it just mainly you?
It was mainly me.
Damn.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to carry your sister's Now that they're not here.
Taking shots.
they're not here.
They carry me. They
There you
carry
go.
me on the sanity part, and then I'll carry everything else. You know.
This gotta be. I mean, it's gotta be hard especially with family members to work with.
Yeah. Working. I mean, it's crazy because technically we're working with family growing up in the church, anyways. But it's a different scene coming outside of the church and doing this more business oriented, and then trying to still remind ourselves that we love what we do and it's not always about the money, you know?
Right.
So it's a good balance, especially because they're so much younger than us that their lives kind of are just starting. And my other sister and I, we've lived a good chunk of it already, and we're at this age we're going, you know, all in or what? Like,
But you get to school them on a lot of things.
Yeah, you
know
gotta
what I'm
show
saying?
them what's
there's a
what.
lot of learning, absolutely.
Yeah.
On both ends, because like I said, like they do carry me on the sanity area.
Yeah.
They ground me because I'll get up here. I will get a little bossy or controlling. Yeah, I mean, it's
You have
also
to.
in the blood of the oldest.
Yeah,
I'm not
you have
gonna
to.
deny that. So
You're the
it's-
family manager.
There you go.
It's I mean, yeah, it's a lot of hats that I've taken, but I know that even if there was an opportunity for me to do it by myself, I would not take it.
No.
Absolutely not.
So if they were to come up to you, like, you know what, guys? So say a record label, Sony or whatever, right? They hit you up like, you know what, Jess? You guys are a great band. You seem to be the power behind this, guys, behind your band. You seem to be the front runner. You have the look that we're looking for. Your sisters just aren't ready for this. I have a fucking 2 or 3 album
deal.
label for you.
Wow, you know
would,
your
would you be down?
know
Would
your
you be
stuff.
down? But the only thing is, I can't take your sisters. It's just
I
you.
can only take one.
no, I would say no.
Really.
Yeah, in a heartbeat I would, because I honestly, I mean, I am doing solo stuff simultaneously,
Right.
but I believe wholeheartedly with every fiber of my being, pie for sure is the
All or
direction I
nothing.
want to go. Yeah. And again, but even if I've been given an opportunity to do something on the side, but I would say I would make pie a priority. Like I'd want that to be something that gets bigger than my solo stuff.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And then my solo stuff can assist in some way and support in
Or
some
one way to look at it where you could open the doors.
Yeah.
That too. I'm also thinking that as well.
Yeah.
But like pushing hard on pie.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Say I'll do one album, and then
Ooh, negotiate.
It's gonna be featuring Pie on every song.
yeah,
It's like the Wu-Tang does. They
Yeah,
got
yeah,
one solo dude, but
Yeah.
everybody's on the track.
featuring Wu-Tang. Did you hear old DB? He coughed.
That's $5,000. Shit. Have you worked with a lot of people here, local artists? Or do you guys just
Collabed
try
or
to collab on, or you guys just try to do on your own stuff?
No, we are from believers in collaboration.
Who have you collab with? Some local people that you feel have legit chops at this business.
Like, man, I'm blanking on a lot of these people. I mean, everyone, it's hard because when we collaborate with people, we're not collaborating them because of the clout, you know?
Right.
We're collaborating because we just also believe in them as an artist.
You're a fan
and
of their music, yeah.
as people at the same time.
Hey, you got to vibe
And
with them also.
yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna, and that's rough because in the beginning, I'd say we did allow more hands in our work than we realized, than we understood,
Yeah.
because it was the beginnings of it, and we were trying to understand how to go about it.
Right.
So there were a lot of opinions we took. There were a lot of hands in the work, and so I'd say it was a good trial and error. Still came out with great products. Obviously, our songs that we dropped at that time, but now we get it. Our footing's better, and we understand. Okay, not everyone has a say in this.
Yeah.
Not everyone should have a say in this. It's us. And then if we want, then we can have a conversation. You know. So we've had a lot of people come our way and go, "Oh, I know this. And it's hard because being women in a mainly men predominant industry. It's like us having to really fight extra hard for the recognition, and not even the kind of recognition going because we're because men suck or something, but more like because
We do.
just as a person. I agree. Just even as people in general and as women in the business, we want that to be where the spotlight is like, hey, women have a say, women have incredible talent, like we can hold our own. We don't always need a man to be able to push us or get us to where we need to get to. We can do this too. And so at first we would get a lot of men and first impression, not even meet us, just off the bat, like social media or even in seeing us from afar, they already make a judgment of us. Oh, they look young and they're women. Right. I'm not going to take them seriously.
Right.
And that was a lot of that in the beginnings.
And that's still going on?
Not as much now, but there are, few where I'll read them based on how they approach. Yeah. And I'll go, okay, in my head, no. And it's an easier no than it was in the beginning, because in the beginning, when you really want that recognition, there's compromise.
Yeah.
Right.
But now we're going, okay, what is worth the compromise? Because there will be some, but I'm not going to do the kind that will compromise our identity and what we represent. So.
Wow.
Damn. So if you could collab with anybody,
Dream collab.
a dream collab, life, alive or dead, who would you collab
Oh my
with?
gosh.
Yeah.
Anybody.
I mean, off the bat, for sure.
Manny Pacquiao. Have you heard him sing? Have you heard him sing?
Of course we've heard him
How
sing.
horrible is he?
Yes.
How horrible is he?
No, I've never heard him, but I'm a fan.
No.
So I'll buy it. I didn't know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how horrible is he? 1 being horrible, 10 being absolutely horrible.
There's nothing he could do to be bad at.
I
Have
mean-
you seen him shoot a basketball?
I don't care. He's
I'm
fucking
back
Michael
at you.
Jordan type
Which
shit.
is crazy because basketball is the biggest sport for the Philippines too.
up.
Really?
Yeah, my dad plays
Really?
basketball. Yeah,
What's
there's a Filipino association here in El Paso, and they do basketball like annual,
Who's the tallest-
semi-annual.
who's the tallest
No,
one? They gotta be like
that's what
5'8".
I'm glad you
They
said
got-
that, because
they
I
gotta
was
be
like
like
trying to.
5'8".
Who's dunking?
Dude, they got to be like
They hold
5'8".
each other up. Jump on the
I know
shoulder.
that sounds
get it.
fucked up, but I'm saying no,
like a
for
fire pit
real.
ladder.
As a fan of the sport,
Sport, absolutely.
this is. They could probably, I don't.
Manny-
Does anybody dunking? That's what I want to
I
know.
don't.
It's like a woman's. It's like like
Somebody's dunked before, though, right? I mean,
There are
the WNBA.
there
It's just-
are rare.
is there like a
I know.
trampoline? Is there like a trampoline?
There are rare Filipinos that are tall. Then there are actually, and when I say tall, I mean maybe like
5'8".
average,
5'3".
maybe a little above average
Yeah.
or
5'6"
something.
and
I
a
don't
half.
know. But we've met.
Dude,
like
we're
I
gonna
said,
get a lot of hate for this.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone dunk, but they're great. They're
Ball
great.
handlers?
Like
Pause.
what is it? Like 3-point shooters.
Yeah,
they're
they
great
can-
Yeah.
shooters.
You can shoot then.
They can shoot the
Yeah,
rock.
for
Okay.
sure.
All
That's
right.
that's our dad's thing. Is he's
So he's a
Okay.
three-point. He's a
Yeah.
sniper.
Well, I mean, but I mean that's the way the
Gotta
NBA
be.
is now, though.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah.
honestly.
He's
Yeah.
a Filipino Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Oh.
So how bad is Manny Pacquiao on his singing? 1 to 10.
With all the love,
Hey,
I'd
hey,
say
watch,
like
watch
like
your words.
very low. I feel like 3, 4, maybe. Like,
he's bad.
Oh, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Oh, that's right.
He's
I'm all in. I'm all in, man.
got
That's
potential.
my dude.
He's got
got
potential.
potential.
Dude,
If
I
that's
almost
the
got
case-
beat. I almost got beat up because I was the only Mexican going for Pacquiao. When he fought Margarito, I was yelling for Pacquiao. I was like, "Kill that motherfucker."
Really?
Yeah, and my wife at the time, she was like, "We got to go." She goes, "Can you keep it down?" I was like,
We
"Hell
gotta
no."
roll.
Oh my gosh, you were.
No, I was about to take. I'm about to take an ass whooping for Pacquiao. That's how much I love that
Pacquiao's
guy.
legit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So who sings better? Is it Pacquiao or De La Hoya? Have you heard De La Hoya sing?
I have
Mariachi?
not.
man.
Yo, you ain't missing much. You ain't
Yeah.
So what are
he's-
they both in the same?
Yeah.
Like,
They're fighters, though.
Oof.
you know,
They're
what?
fighters.
we appreciate the fight
We
to sing.
we appreciate the attempt.
Yeah,
That's
the
what it is. It takes a lot of balls to go up there and sing in front of people.
Oh, man.
And it's rough though because for some reason, as with celebrities, it's like they're great. Their forte is this, and then they want to branch out to something that
Yeah.
isn't, and you're going, "What are you doing?"
But when you have all these people whispering in your ear
That is-
that your ear,
It's
like
money. It's money.
it is money.
you're like, you could do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh yeah, it's money. Nobody's gonna
I'll
ever
do
tell
it.
you no. Nobody's ever gonna tell you no.
Do you want to look like
Oh,
a
yeah.
fool on live television
It's
for
all
$1
good.
million?
Where's the bag?
Yes. It worked for that. What's that? The She Bang dude. What the fuck was his
Oh
name?
my gosh!
It worked for him.
him.
That motherfucker made a killing.
He did.
Who?
He made the She Bang. I think
Oh.
it's from the first season of American Idol or some shit like that.
Yeah.
They just put him on so they could make fun of him, but that motherfucker made a killing.
He
Fucking killed it. He didn't give a
he
fuck
milked
either.
that. He milked it.
Yeah, he didn't even know what the fuck he was saying. But he was like She Bang and shit. He killed it, boy. Good for him.
Those are good lyrics.
Good for him.
Who bang? And where's she at?
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
It was
God.
bad. Yeah. So back to the question: who would be your dream collab with? Because I know we went off the fucking rails like always.
Always.
Like always.
I mean, I'd say there are a good number of them, but for sure, I'd love to. I mean, I
You could
mentioned
give
her
us 3
earlier.
then, if you want.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
No particular order.
Am I thinking just for me? Or am I thinking
Ah,
collectively for
Just,
pie?
think-
just for you. We'll go with just for you because I mean you take over the band anyway. So
I know. I mean, we already established that.
Yeah, they're gonna
I'm
say
gonna-
whatever
Yeah,
you say.
yeah.
No.
We're gonna have an intervention for her, but that's all right. That's all a
We're
different
gonna say
thing.
whatever you
We'll have a
say.
meeting
Yes.
in the living room. Don't worry about it.
Yes, we'll
There.
document it.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
The world
Document
knows. I mean, I'd for sure say Tori Kelly. I don't know if you guys know who Tori
Okay.
Kelly is. We'd love, that would be a dream collab with her.
Tori Kelly.
I'm like, what is she?
She did Debbie Does Dallas or
What?
What?
no? Tori Does Tennessee. Is that what it was?
No, that was Tracy Lords, right? Or
Oh.
I mean,
No, Tori Kelly is Miracle Worker,
Yes.
right?
With-
Don't you worry about a thing.
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah. she's
Oh
got-
wait,
she's
she
got
did it
some
with
joints.
Forrest Frank. You're talking about the collab?
No,
Miracle
I think
Worker.
that Miracle Worker was on her own. I think.
Man,
No, it's
fuck.
not.
Oh no, yeah, Forrest Frank. You're right.
Come on.
You're right.
I'm so out the loop, dude. I don't even know.
No, we'll
Wow.
put you on to some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead. And then
Who else? Who else? Yeah.
Tori.
I'd be down to collab with a country artist.
Really?
Heck yeah. Because,
And why?
Because we all like country too.
Really?
Cinnamon roll or what's his name?
Who the heck is that?
No,
Big dude,
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Bang.
Jelly
Oh
Belly.
my gosh.
Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, he needs to take care of himself.
Oh, he's legit, dude. That I've never seen it.
Didn't he
in-
just-
No,
get out
he's
of
very
jail?
soulful though, man.
He was
He's
in
like,
jail?
yeah, he was. That's how
He
he.
was.
Yeah, he was. He was in jail.
Just recently?
Like
No.
when right before that was his thing. That's his thing. Like
yeah.
he's a changed man.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah.
I've never seen an interview where he don't cry. I don't like that.
No, and he,
Well, that's
yeah, he
the
became
love that.
the
I love
changed
that
man.
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, you love men crying. We'll get into that right now.
Yeah, we
we'll
gotta
get into that.
we gotta get in our feelings there
Yeah,
now.
all right.
It's
I
okay to
do.
cry.
Cry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
to
you like
cry.
that?
I mean,
It depends on what's going on.
Accordingly.
Yeah.
Because I'm already a very emotional. I'm an emotional person too. you
I am
know?
too,
So
but
it's
I'm-
like,
Yeah, no, she got the hands going. I'm a little scared. Right
Yeah,
now.
you know, she's getting
The
violent.
hands are going
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah,
hands
yes,
move
I
fast.
am too. I'm a fan of criers.
Like, cry, motherfucker.
I'm gonna cry. That's what I was saying.
right now, right now.
What? I'm an ugly crier. I can't
I'm
talk.
an
but
Oh,
I think
fuck.
a country artist, because we do also like country.
George Strait. That's about as crazy
no,
as I get.
not the dude country.
Oh.
I would definitely country artist Kelsey Ballerini. I'd definitely love us to.
How about Beyonce? She's country.
Shut up.
What? Album of the year.
That shit was trash.
I
That
think-
shit
I
was
think
straight trash. I ain't
Chris
gonna lie.
Stapleton.
Stapleton, that motherfucker.
yeah.
No, but like he
That boy could
That's
sing.
more like
he
blue.
is fighting that right now.
He should.
Is he?
Yeah, that
should.
she shouldn't have won. I think
no.
because didn't she also win Country Artist of the Year, or is it just the album, Country Album of the Year, or because I know it's just
Yeah, I'm a fan of
don't think I
that
cared
guy,
enough
and
to,
I'm not a country guy at all.
No, that boy, that dude's legit.
But that dude's
Him
on a
and-
different
him-
level.
Him and his wife. I can't remember the wife's name because she came out on the.
His wife?
Yeah.
She sings too?
Yeah, so his wife came out on the tiny desk with him. I can't remember what her
I
name
saw her
is.
at ACL.
Yeah,
like last year, I saw him at ACL,
Yeah.
and he
I
was
can't remember
just
her
amazing.
name off the top of my head. But yeah, that some bitch is legit.
Mm-hmm.
That some bitch is legit.
Some
who's-
bitch is
he is, dude. Like he's
He's
like,
amazing.
Yeah, dude. Like because of him, like I don't want to shower, so I could be like him. Like I want.
Yeah, shout out to Beyonce.
I
I
don't
love
want to
her.
shower.
Shout out to
No,
Beyonce.
he
I
look
love
like he
her. I
smell-
love her.
He looked like he got some smell to him. He
Who?
got some funk.
His beard.
Stapleton got some funk.
Yeah, yeah. There's
Well, he
some
could do it, but
residual,
I
like,
will-
yeah.
Yeah, I know. That motherfucker ain't showered.
He wants to reminisce. He's like,
Nah, dude, that motherfucker ain't
Is that how
showered.
big the beard is?
Yeah. He ain't showered since like 85 at least.
ZZ Top ain't got shit on that motherfucker.
No, but he's legit. He's a fucking beast.
Damn, what happened last year? I don't know.
It throws it back, flashback.
What her name was.
Oh,
Damn.
So who would be your third person?
I think, like, looking at my playlist.
I'll save you. Prince.
I'll save you. Yeah, are you a big Prince fan? Do you know who Prince is?
Yeah, of course.
Who
Just
isn't?
not a huge.
Oh my
Prince.
God.
I mean, come on.
Who'd you rather take, Prince or Michael? Michael Jackson.
Hold on. Think about this. Think about
It's
this.
crazy because I obviously sing more Michael Jackson songs than
Obviously, because he's better.
Wow.
It's okay.
I am gonna lean to Michael Jackson.
Why?
Because I'm more familiar.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
He's more commercial. Yeah.
Honestly, that's really it.
It doesn't mean he's better. But yeah, I understand.
I know
Yeah.
Prince stuff, but I'm
Yeah.
not as familiar.
Yeah.
Remember talking to the mic, Mom. I remember.
Oh
We
my
gotta- we
gosh,
gotta
I'm so
fix this
sorry.
shit.
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
Well, was she sign
okay.
language? She was sign languaging that Prince is better.
All right. So before we head out, and you admit that Michael Jackson's better.
Yeah, Prince. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, guys, don't
Man, you started
don't
a
hump me for that.
No,
Civil
no,
War.
good.
Civil War right here, man. This
So-
is we're gonna thumb wrestle right now.
Can I clarify something really
Yes,
quick?
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Prince is better.
So
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know.
I know what you
know
meant.
what? They're both incredible. Can
Yeah,
we
yeah.
say that? Can I just ride the
I don't
fence
know.
there?
Yeah, go
Okay.
blink once.
No, that's all right.
Prince is better. There you go. She did.
didn't blink
There
at
she
all.
Keep
goes.
my eyes closed.
Yeah, she didn't blink. She farted.
But I know my sisters earlier were talking about the tiny desk submission
Okay.
thing. I was like, I
okay.
was waiting
This
to
is
be
still
able
there.
to for my chance. To
Okay.
Also, I mean, I'm not gonna dog on what they said. I'm not gonna say that everything they said was incorrect because everything they said was correct.
Right.
But there's also
But-
extra context behind
Okay.
it.
Right.
So I know that for the tiny desk thing, I did tell them the day before, but it wasn't just over text. But also I had talked about it in passing days prior, but it wasn't finalized. It was like, we're thinking of doing this. Oh, okay. And then I also know how they work. You know, if we're going to do something, it has to be final. It has to be in the calendar.
Right.
You know, everything, again, stars align. So
Did you send that text when you
I
you
do-
wrote
I
it?
do-
Like
I-
sometimes
you know,
I do that. Like
I
I write it and I
vaguely-
don't send it.
I've done that. But
Okay.
that one, I vaguely remember sending a text, but I know I had a conversation with them the day before just because I remember sitting on the couch
Like
with
face to face.
Jess. Yeah. And then Jasmine was at the table and she was asking questions specifically about it. I'm like, because we want to do this and this. For
Right.
then she's like, wait, what? And I was like, for this and this. I remember explaining myself.
Was it sign language or like
I
you
know,
were
huh?
vocalizing?
Did
I
you
wasn't
Yeah.
on the mic that time, so she had to just feel it.
Not trying to break you guys up. No, that's all good. Once water
Keep
under
you
the
all
bridge. It's all
Keep
good,
you all
man.
together.
So that for sure. And so then they were both in agreement.
Yeah.
And because of that, there was no Google Calendar documentation of it.
Oh.
So then there was no reference, there was no reminder. It was just us going based off of me talking about it to them that day before.
And that's good that we're older, so we don't rely on that
No,
shit.
we just
Like we're
text.
like, hey, sometimes I'm like, don't even text me, call me, motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that it was their fault. I mean,
No.
that's the kind
Well, I mean, that's
way
pretty
of-
much what
was-
I was.
I'd say
I got it.
I mean,
Presidential way of
it's
saying
a
it.
Yeah,
presidential.
yeah, so
It's a collective. Like it. It was my fault that I
it was a
asked.
it's
for
not
it.
you, it's me.
No, it's not me.
thing.
It's you. But it's. I mean, because I didn't give ample time, obviously, and then also knowing how they operate, I didn't cater to that, knowing that they needed those reminders. But then also at the same time, we did talk about it, and there had to be some proactiveness on their end.
It's not her
So-
fault they didn't understand.
Oh, there it
Because
is.
of my,
There it is.
the lip reading and everything. It's rough.
No, that's
It's rough, it's rough.
No.
It's a
But yeah, so
misunderstanding.
then because of that, I remember called Jess that day, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, that was I forgot." I remember her being remorseful about it, and then Jazz too. She was on the other side of town, so she wasn't able to, and she was also remorseful too. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't even this and this," and I tried. I wasn't biting their heads off about it. I'm like, I get it. It's fine. And I know a lot of this was last minute. It's just now, like, are you guys okay that it's just me?
Yeah.
And I wanted us all to be on the same page about that.
But when you got there, was there like 4 mics or was there one mic?
there was,
Dude,
Okay.
I know, huh? Right?
Have
Like,
you noticed the other sister's name never came up?
Yeah.
Joanne. She's like Tito Jackson.
Yeah. What's up with Joanne, man? We ain't even talking about Joanne.
Tito Jackson.
Yeah.
Her name.
Where you
Joanna's
at?
name never even came up, bro.
Joanne.
Like,
No.
did y'all even text her? Is she allowed to be
I haven't
in? Or-
heard of
It's
Joanne.
because they're like, who? We've had a lot of people think we make her up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's it's,
I
but
still
she
don't believe
exists.
you have another one. But anyways,
She
but that's
exists.
you
We
know.
She's like
promise.
We
she
could-
exists.
she's
We
the
could cover
Tito-
that through therapy.
She like the Tito Jackson of
They
this
have an
group, bro.
imaginary sister.
I have an imaginary. Oh, that's crazy.
You'll hear her one of these days.
Did you hear her? She was snapping in the background.
We need more
You know,
tambourine.
for the Rain song,
The cowbell.
our very first song, the Rain one, it was hard to get her into the studio because she's a working mama. So
Yeah.
it was hard to get her into the studio. So we were like, hey, can you just do an audio recording just talking about something? So that's the beginning of the song. You hear her talking about something about like high school jeans and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
That's her, and that's her contribution to that song.
Damn. Dude, she had to leave a voicemail. That was her contribution.
Just come
Was a
back to me.
motherfucking
What's
voice-
that guy from Boys and Men? Just come back to me.
The one dude who just
Yeah,
talks.
he talks.
You don't ever sing,
It's
but he
been a
just talks there
long
now.
time. Just come back to me, girl.
And
But
that's
you
it.
won't let it go.
I won't let it go. Take it from here, boys.
Yeah. All right. I've done my part. Oh, it was all a voicemail that she had to fucking put in. God damn. You know what? You should definitely post a picture of Joanne one of these days. I think the only picture you have is of you guys.
Yeah, and it's like a cardboard cutout, kind of. It looks weird. It looks weird.
Looks photoshopped.
Yeah.
She's in the back of the
fix that.
She's the
shadows
only one that
of
has a
the-
different background.
She's a different shadow.
She's like,
I know. It's like the same one in all of
she
the
wears the
photos.
same thing over and over.
That's her lucky. That's her lucky.
It's her
draw.
liquor sweater.
That's her lucky draws. Oh shit.
We want to meet her.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I got to meet her
next time
face
we're
to
just
face.
gonna
Yeah.
invite
Face
her.
to face.
Don't call us. We got to see her.
Next time we need to invite her, this
Yeah.
is gonna be a green.
AI's a
screen.
motherfucker, man.
It's a green screen.
Should
right
have
now.
just put her face back here, honestly. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, man. We'll have her back.
Oh shit! All right, so for people that want to listen to you, that want to find you, find out more about Pie Sisters, Pie Music, where can they learn more about you guys so they can see where you guys are going to perform, so they could go out there and
Support.
show some love, show some support.
Yeah, of course. So for those of you who don't use a lot of social media, we have a website called piesistersmusic.com.
Do you have a letter you send out, like snail mail?
Your old is showing.
Oh yeah. Well, if this isn't showing now, like I'm getting it pulled back and shit.
Right?
But yeah, piesistersmusic.com has everything. It has the links to our social media as well. And then we always post every month before the month. We try to the month's worth of gigs. So check that one out. But if you are a social media person, we post about it. We're more active on our Instagram anyway. So pie_music. We post on there. That's where you can also see where our gigs are, events. We don't just do gigs. We also do events, and we host events as well. We do a lot of that too, a lot of collaboration stuff. But for sure, those are the places: piesistersmusic.com and pie_music for Instagram. We do have a Facebook and all that, but you'll find it through.
Yeah, no, trust me. We have a Facebook, I think, but I don't even know we use it, or
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to use it.
A little
and it's-
antiquated. It
Yeah,
feels,
we're just old.
right?
I just don't know how to do any of that shit. I don't even know how to do any of this shit. We're just getting by.
We're figuring it out right
We're
now.
getting
This is
by.
impressive
Hey,
for
we're
your
getting
age.
by. For your age, is that what you said? God damn.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
Damn.
So that was Joanna.
Quote Joanna.
Oh shit! All right. So before we head out, any last words you want to leave out for the people so they could make sure that they listen to you, or just I'm not no smoke, or we try not to blow any smoke up on anybody's.
What's
ass.
a young
We wanna-
word? No cap.
Yeah, no cap.
No cap.
We don't want to put the
okay.
fries in the bag. It's all the fucking. It's all the fucking truth that we talk here.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Skippity.
you ladies are alphas. Straight up, you ladies are
Dang.
legit, y'all.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yo,
Very talented.
Like I said, I was vibing with your shit.
Heck yeah.
Three's Company, legit. Rain, 10 hours, change. I mean, there's a lot of shit that I was like, oh shit.
That shit had me in tears.
Like I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I was vibing.
Give me 10 hours till I see your face.
You guys are the real deal. I wish nothing but the best for you.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say before we head out?
Yeah, keep up with us on our social medias because we are dropping a song every month up until the summer. And we're dropping a song at the end of this month called Piece of Work. So stay on the lookout for that. And then also stay on the lookout for all the events that we're doing for these songs too. These ongoing events.
Can you guys put Joanna to do one of your guys' Instagram just to say?
We need a proof. What is it?
Just
Proof
proof
of
of
life.
life.
Proof
Just
of
do like a
life.
video.
We need
Oh,
a
yeah.
proof of life.
Get a proof
Joanne,
of, we need
please.
her holding a newspaper with today's date.
Yeah, or maybe we'll tell her, hey, scratch your nose. Okay,
Right, just-
yeah. No, it's
And
really
make sure
her. It's
legit.
not AI.
It's not AI. And
Yeah,
shit. It's
okay.
not fake.
If you guys
news.
post this, I'll get her to get on the pie
Okay,
thing and
we're
be like,
definitely gonna-
hey,
definitely.
I'm
It looks like
real.
miming and shit.
She looks like she's like held hostage. Or something.
I am fine, guys.
Right?
Why-
in the
every
Philippines.
time, every time she's
She
like,
looks to the side.
she's
Gotta
sweating.
get the approval and
Yeah.
shit.
Am I okay? I'm healthy, right?
I'm
yes,
good,
I
right?
am. I'm healthy. I am very healthy. They're treating me good here.
We are doing good and shit.
Is that good? Am I good? Okay. All right.
Dude, no, hey, but legitly for Jess, Jasmine, Jezz, and Joanne.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all taking
Thank
the time
you.
to come out. I'll be like I said, anything you guys need, we're here.
Yeah, heck
By
yeah.
all means, y'all got to come back. Maybe
Backup
next
dancers,
time you
let
can
us know.
Yeah.
Got
We got this. We
Yes.
got
Yeah.
this shit locked.
Yeah.
We know some other cats too.
Yeah.
We'll bring some cardboard boxes and we fucking.
Hopefully our suits still fit us. Yeah, it's glitter.
If not, we'll take
dress
Yeah,
up.
no,
If not, we'll take the
Yeah.
shirts off.
Yeah, sequence.
We're good.
Sequence. That's all right.
You
Yeah.
know, fuck. We got the
Okay.
matching thongs though.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
We're
Yeah, we're
straight.
good.
We're
We're
straight.
good. We just recently bought some matching
No,
thongs.
we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
But we're gonna wear them the right way this
yeah.
time. Yeah.
So yeah. So it's like an elephant with like
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It looked like I had a tail though.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a whole different thing.
Descriptive.
The ears are
Yeah,
bedazzled.
it could be a trunk or a tail. It doesn't matter. Whatever. We'll talk about. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. We'll sort it out.
Depends on the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, those are just minor
no,
details.
Okay,
Minor
dude,
details.
I'm gonna do a quick shout out after
Yeah.
you just talked about thongs.
Shout
Mom,
out to
Dad.
Nate.
Mom, Dad.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for being the bakers to the pie. Love
Oh.
you.
Oh, yeah.
And then again, Joanna, you are real. We know it.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure the world.
And we want to
knows
know
it.
what music they made you guys to.
Dude,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
for
soundtrack.
So for translation, what she was saying for as bakers, thank
Yeah.
you for putting it down.
So it wasn't a store. You got to break it down. Yeah, you got to break it to your.
I have to.
Yeah, you have
I
to tell them
know.
about
I know we
the
didn't wanna
birds
we
and the
didn't-
bees
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
the
we didn't wanna
flowers.
shock 'em.
Yeah, we didn't want to
We
shock
didn't want
them.
to shock them.
Not
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
Not here exposing
that's
them.
not
No.
that's not the way you bring it to them.
Because I think a vulture brought me down. But anyways, that's a whole different thing. But
you
anyways,
gotta think of the kids.
Yeah, it was an ugly ass bird. It was a mistake.
Oh, fucking dodo bird.
Yeah.
It was a dodo bird.
Yeah,
Oh my
that motherfucker ran into the fucking glass.
And then dropped you.
Just fucking
You weren't
fell.
even meant to be dropped there.
Yeah,
It
just-
just-
Oh, there he is.
It just fell.
Yeah.
That's the best we could do. That's the best we could do.
He thought he was flying
as
straight
far
through.
as we can go. They're like, well, okay, this is the place.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh shit! So, for sure, hey, like I said, listen to Pie Music, Pie Sisters on Spotify. Where do you guys are on YouTube as well?
Yes.
And Apple Music?
Under what score is it? Pie Sisters also?
It should be
Or is it
Pie
Pie Music?
Sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be Pie Sisters.
All right, so follow them on Instagram under Pie Music. Show these girls some love. Show the El Paso trio or quadruples. You see, you're gonna have me calling you a fucking trio. Look at that. There's a picture
Yeah.
of another one on there. I don't know who it. Which one is Joanne?
Second left.
So let's see right here.
let's
That's
see.
Joanne.
That's Joanne.
That's Joanne.
Well, allegedly.
Dude, she has
Allegedly.
different hair
Allegedly,
compared to
yeah,
all of them.
okay.
Different hair.
Her hair color is
right?
different. She's like fucking.
Tell Joanne to come pick you up.
I
We need
think-
to make sure.
I think Joanne's Canadian. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Honestly.
Yeah, but
51st state.
But definitely follow
Yeah.
these ladies. Give them some love. Show them some love on their Instagram, on their Spotify. Let's get those listens up too. Definitely got to listen to the joints we're talking about. 10 hours. The newest joint that they got out. Three's Company, Rain, Change. All that shit is fucking legit. These girls sing with their soul, as you saw earlier on her audition for American Idol. She, this girl could sing.
Yeah, we
This girl
got
could
to.
sing.
we gotta get her in.
I wish we could have gotten the rest of them to do it, but that's for another day, another show.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, go
but
meet
for
up with Nate.
yo. Yeah, you gotta be. Nate was calling. You gotta go see Nate.
Poor man.
Nasty
Come
Nate.
on, Nate.
Nasty Nate.
Man.
Nate XXX. You
Yeah.
gotta go see my guy. So till next time, guys. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Deuces.
All right.